Oh, it's weird.
To the
I don't have my other
Guy
phone
and
on the
Shine
stack.
Show.
I gotta
With
get my other phone
special
on the
guest
stack.
tonight, Will I Am or William? Which one is it? Both delicious,
It's
both
Will I Jam.
nutritious. Will, what was that, Will?
Will I Jam.
I'm in the middle of a promo right now, Will.
Oh, my
So
bad.
just.
What's up, fellas?
Oh man, that's priceless.
Man, just having a little bit of fun with everything, man. Messing around, dude. Hey, Kendall's Life, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, man.
That's too
Hey,
funny,
hey.
man. Since we're gonna do so much damage since we figured these little tricks out.
Yeah,
Let me tell. Welcome
Let me-
to WKRP in Cincinnati, where Guy and Shine reign all the time. Special guest William.
William. That's so
What's up,
funny. Hey,
everybody?
surviving together. How you doing, Miss Mac in the house? How you doing? Yeah, we're rolling hard this month, Miss Mac. This will be the only month that you see us going like this, but we have a goal in mind, and we've worked real hard up until we started this, and now we're gonna go for it. And it's just a personal goal for me and Sean, and we make no bones about it. We're here, and we're gonna see where we fit into this whole big world. But we thank you for being here with us. It's Kendall and William.
Yeah, man.
Brother
Yeah.
William in the house. He's a flat picker. I tell you what.
Just barely.
Bluegrass knowledge,
He's
Barely.
he's a kind of okay guitarist.
musical knowledge, bluegrass knowledge. Just there's an
an inside
array
joke.
of knowledge there, guys.
Yes,
I'll
there
give
is.
them credit where
Yes,
credit's
there
due.
is. Yes, sir.
For sure.
No, he's amazing. That's a
But
running.
he sucks. I just
Y-
want you
yeah,
to know
yeah.
that. And everything he does is out of tune, and
Yeah.
I wish
Yeah.
he could do it better.
The only thing that excites him is negative comments and passive
Yes,
aggressivity.
yes. He likes this. He likes poop emojis in his comments.
And black hearts.
Yes. That's,
Yep, the black heart.
we got you, bro.
Black
We're gonna get them comments filled up with poop emojis and black
Oh,
hearts. I'm
dude,
telling you,
yeah.
bro.
We got a special T-shirt we're gonna make
Oh, it's
because
coming, brother.
you
don't
did-
even
yeah,
know, man.
you have no idea what we got coming up,
Just
man.
don't
You're
even
one of
know.
the official honoraries that's gonna get part of that right off the gate. Right
Do
at
you
the gate.
realize that you're the first guest to come backstage and come on with us all at
Ever?
ever?
Oh,
So,
wow.
welcome.
Probably
Ever.
should have used somebody better for that, but
Indeed, indeed.
Yeah.
I was thinking I should have doubled myself in.
Well, yeah.
dang it.
Yeah.
This is
I
all
had,
we got tonight. This guy.
I had to pat myself down.
Oh,
Yes, yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Shine should have just got his kid's phone and used a sock puppet for your guys' other
hey,
guests and
hey,
just
Shine,
had his
hey,
arms just over on
hey,
the side with
That's
the
my
sock
twin.
puppet.
That's my twin brother Travis, and you've met Guy's twin brother Randy.
So how long have you been married, Sean?
18 loving years, baby. 18
bro.
loving years. Yeah,
I understand the self-pat
That's
now, brother.
wicked.
And that's why the evening show is completely different than the morning
That's
show.
funny, man. That's so funny, dude. I swear, man.
Oh yeah, dude. No,
Hey, I'm coming in
bet-
back. Hey, whoa. I'm
Oh.
doubling up.
Oh no.
See?
Bam.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, I love me. I love me. Okay?
See, this again confirming that he has his brother chained up to a radiator in the basement.
Yes.
Known
He
as
about
Randy.
got loose on me. He about got loose on me. He about got loose on me.
Maintain-
man.
There's a guy on YouTube. His name's Hyphonics. His real name's John, and he does that with his wife. He'll like be on Omegle and stream live on YouTube and be like, "Hey, I want to show you something," and then he'll show his wife like gagged and tied up like in some like weird.
Yeah.
And he's like,
That's what I'm talking.
he flashes off real quick, and then he does like jump scares to him, and then he'll have a pre-recorded like someone else that's still like on his
Yeah.
stream, obviously.
Yeah.
Flash to a different person, be like, "Is everything okay? You look like you've seen a ghost." And then that person will be like, "This guy just had his wife tied up," and then John comes back and he's like,
Oh,
"I'll
man.
kill you if you tell somebody."
And then it cuts. Dude,
Yeah,
I love that. I love
dude,
that
he's
stuff.
good, man.
Yeah,
He's good. I like him.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love Boomer, man. I know it's probably too edgy, but it's his wife, and she's been on before where she's like, it's just a joke. Like,
Well, that's
I'm
the
here,
thing. That's
everybody's
the thing.
okay.
Like I did a couple of jokes on my page. I was like, "Hey, did you
You
hear what
gotta
the
watch it.
Yeah,
Some
man.
people do it real
Dude,
hilarious.
I got ripped on hardcore by one guy, and I just was like, "Thank you for your support." And the joke was this: it was like, "Hey, did you hear the one about the orange-haired lady who's running America, who's decided to impose 25% tariffs on Canada? Flack
Yeah.
off, will you?" And
Yeah.
then people were like, "You want to talk about hair? Look at your hair, you maniac!" And I was like, "It's just a joke. It was just a joke, man. Like, you know what I mean? I know D Money would laugh at that. One day when we have D Money on the show, he will laugh at that joke, and I will tell it to him. But here's another good one. This one's from Gaston, so I gotta credit him with this. He goes, "All right, you want to know? Have you heard this one? Who do you think's gonna be more happy with you after you tie them up and put them in the trunk of your car and drive 15 miles down the road? Your wife or your dog?" That was a good one, man. He had a good one on that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Do I have any feedback going on or anything, Sean? Am I good?
I think you sound good on my end, man. You sound
Because I
great.
got everything muted out on the computer, and I'm just going through my phone, man.
That's right. That's right.
Is that good?
Yeah. You sound good to me,
good.
man.
All right. Good deal. Good deal. I should be all correct then, my man. I should be. I ain't gonna give it 100%, but I'm gonna turn our feeding ducks off. But that was hilarious, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was so
that
freaking
was a
fun.
good
I'm
time.
all right. I'm gonna go in the comments. All right, I'm in the comments. Let's see. We got William.
Yeah.
God bless all. We got surviving together. Sound good, guy. Cool. Kendall's life. Thank you. As long as she consents, it's no problem. That's funny. She says I've been married for 18 years. If you combine my two marriages, I guess I've been married for 20.
Yeah.
I was married 10 years to my first wife before I got locked up. Got divorced while I was locked up, and then I married my wife that I'm with now, and I've been married to her for 16 years. So I've been married 26 years of my 47 years on this world. I was 19 when I got married the first time.
That's good.
Viewed
Yeah,
from
yeah.
abroad.
Good about
Awesome.
long marriages, dude.
Thank you
It's
for being here,
wild.
views
It's
from
wild,
abroad.
man.
Oh, we appreciate you. I'm God.
Appreciate
This is
you.
Sean here beside
Sean.
me, and that's Brother William. He's a
Yes.
friend of ours and comes on and just hangs out with us in the evening times and just helping fill up this nice big space on this here platform. So we're just here chilling out and saying hi to everybody. Might pick
It
up
was
a
me.
guitar or
It
two.
was
Maybe
either
sing
me
a
or a
song.
sock puppet. So.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's
So
What's
they
that,
picked me-
Shine?
They picked me
Everything will be
instead.
great.
all right. Well, shout out to five. Shout out to Five in the house. I appreciate everybody, guys. Y'all
gave
are
me a good
funny.
idea.
Y'all,
Yeah.
that was so much fun. I love figuring out these new little things and getting all this little stuff. Cause
Oh yeah, man.
hey, I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
man. You know, it's
Yeah.
all about using what you got at hand. Use what you got at hand.
That's the thing. That's the lesson I keep learning, man. Less is more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In every aspect of my life, less talking has provided me with more listening. You know what I mean? Which is
Yep.
giving me more attention, and that is something I'm very grateful for because I can live in my own world real easy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It
dude.
took me a long time to figure that out, man.
No,
Totally
buddy.
slip into it,
Yeah,
man.
I agree with you. It took a long time. Like that's a recent thing. Like I'm really like in August of last year was kind of when it was like either you decide to get up now and you do what you can for as long as you can, or just stay the hell down. You know what I mean? It was a point like that, and man, just like all of this, doing this, and you know, I knew all this stuff. You know what I mean? I know how important it is for a person to have a purpose, a responsibility, a cause. Like, I mean, you need something. And
Yeah.
it just felt like, man, like everything that I was doing, it wasn't even that it wasn't successful. That's the worst part. The things were actually successful. I was just so sickened with just everything. I was just tired of it. You know what I mean? Just tired of it,
Yeah.
man. And that was because I wasn't doing things I love, which is like playing my guitar and you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
having my creative output and just living in your own head. And sometimes that happens. And my advice is just go for it. You know what I mean? Like all gas, no brakes if you can. Whatever in whatever aspect it is you're doing. And if you do, you know, go down, take a knee. That's my philosophy because. You know, if you take a knee, you always got the strength in that other leg to push you up and forward. And
Yeah.
you can get down in this community today. Like it keeps rattling around the old tin can, so to speak, because, you know, if you were there, you were there. And there was a situation where somebody was talking some pretty heavy stuff. And I take that stuff very serious. Like, you don't mess when somebody's talking like that. You know what I mean? Like being down and how everybody raised up. It was like, if nothing happens after that with any of this, then mission successful, so to speak. You know what I mean? And super thankful to you, my friend, and everybody that was there. That you know, not just for watching, but for being part of that and helping raise that person up, because that's what this has been about since the start for me.
Yeah.
From the time I wrote my first song, it was like if this helps one person. I actually remember thinking that at like about 10 years old. You know what I mean? If one song I ever write helps one person through one time, then I'm all right with that, man.
Indeed, brother. Indeed. Hey, here we go. I'm going to introduce everybody to somebody. Well, Brother William, I'd like to, I'd like to just
That's
give
the guy who can't play guitar. Just
I'd
if
like
you
to
don't
give
know
you
him.
I'd like to give you a few minutes and just let you tell us about about guitars and about how you like music and what your stuff's all about, man. So go ahead and have at it, man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I don't know. When I was like 15, I asked my dad for a guitar. He got me it, and I always kind of, like I said, I played it for like 6 or 7 months, put it down for like a year and a half, and then met some friends that ended up playing guitar, and then found out I had one. And my buddy's like, "Dude, I could show you how to play in a band in like a month." I was like, "No, you can't." And he's like, "Yeah, I can," and he did. He did, and that was my first band. We started that when I was 18, and yeah, we played together until I was almost 22. Man, we did like Grateful Dead, Fish, Allman
No
Brothers, 75,
way.
stuff like that. And then I got in a band called the Green Grass Pickers, and we were like a jam grass band. We had we had a drummer, but all he played was like on a popcorn snare with brushes, and he had like a 6-inch splash. That's all he had.
I love that. It's
And
like
it was like
Presidency of the United
he
States of
did that
America.
Texas shuffle that's real tight in the pocket. And then we had a banjo player, mandolin player, 2 guitar players, and then a bass player.
That's
and
cool, man.
yeah, it was pretty fun. We opened up for a pretty like kind of famous Dead cover band called the Schwag.
Okay.
They're like from Lake of the Ozarks, like southern Missouri.
Cool.
Ozark Mountains, stuff like that. Yeah,
Are they still on the go, or like what are they doing now? Or...
they got in some trouble.
Classic story. Yeah.
Listen, yeah, man, it was bad scene, but I mean,
man,
it was
too bad.
still a lot of fun. They were good. They were good at what they did, but yeah, and then once I heard like basically Jerry Garcia played bluegrass on the banjo, I like haven't really listened to a whole lot else except for bluegrass music.
That's a pretty wild transition, honestly, though. Like, you know what I mean? To go from like Garcia and Fish to the picking guitar that you do now, like I've seen Fish a couple times, and like, you know what I mean? Like I found like my musical journey was a bit of I put myself in a category for a long time, so if it didn't fit that category, it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
I was just never good at like I don't know, like rock and roll and stuff. It's weird when it comes to like weird time signatures and
yeah,
just
for
like
sure.
slower, like I don't know. It's more about like spatial timing than like
Fill in the
bluegrass is
gaps.
always
Yep.
like it's always cutting. It's
Yep.
always cutting. Like even when it's slow, it's still cutting.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yep.
and once I picked up an acoustic guitar, man, I advanced so much just playing bluegrass than I ever did playing like rock and roll or
Oh, I agree.
electric music, man.
One of the biggest
Um,
things I tell anybody who wants to learn guitar is do yourself a favor and start with an acoustic. Don't start on an electric guitar, man. You're gonna learn so many
See, I
bad
did
habits.
start on acoustic, but then I got a Les Paul, and that's
Oh,
all I
well,
played
there
for
ain't no
probably
going back
3 years.
after you get a Leslie, man. Like
I mean,
man,
I've
I
had
had a
2 of them. I've
'94.
had 2 Les Pauls, and then I had an Epiphone Tele copy.
Oh
It was a
wow.
lawsuit era
Oh yeah,
Epiphone.
because that was when
I
everyone
should
found
have
out
never
Gib.
got rid of that.
No, dude, because that was
I
when they
sold
got.
it for $150, dude. They're worth like over $1,000 right now if you have
Well,
one.
here's a tragic story for you. I sold my 1994, and if you know Gibson guitars, okay, 1994 mahogany, like cherry red, special issue, okay, Les Paul Gibson, okay. Now, I didn't sell it. I pawned it. I was in a bad spot, right? I had 30 days to come back for it. I was back there in 10 days. The guy who ran the shop ended up selling it out from under me. That guitar was worth almost $7,000, bro.
Yeah,
Seven
that's.
grand. That was the
I will
last
tell
year
you, I
every
had a
part was
96.
handmade. Yep.
I had a 96
What?
Slash
Oh,
copy, the
dude.
Snake Pit with the coil tap on the
Yeah.
bridge pickup.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it was triple A flamed maple top. It was like
Wow.
they call them like it's like a custom standard.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yep.
And yeah, that thing I don't know what it'd be worth now, but I bought it for 1,500. I sold it for 1,350, but I know somebody told me that dude, that guitar is worth like $3,500. I was like, I don't think so. I don't think it's worth that much.
Dude, no, I can almost guarantee you if
It's
what
a
is your
96 though, man. I would guess like
but
2,500 maybe.
I
I
don't
don't know
what
anything about electric
it's
guitars
hard to
anymore.
it's hard to know, but what I do know is 1994 was the last year that Gibson made every part by hand, and they were all most of it was made in Germany, right? Like they did the bodies in America, but like all your pickups, like you know how you take your string off and your whole
Oh yeah, yeah.
separator would come off. So like if you look on the inside, that's how you find it. Like, and I mean the other giveaway was the fact it was like having a tree around your neck because of the weight. You know what I mean? Like it.
Yeah.
That's what man.
Yeah, mine
I
weighs
love
a
that
ton.
thing. Yeah.
Mine weighed a ton.
Oh yeah, I loved it, man, because I was a Strat guy first, Fender, and then I was like, this thing's so light, like it just like because I got a big hand and like you know what I mean, like it was the leads just sat.
Yeah, I
in the right
didn't like
place.
the wide Strat necks, man. I like that
No,
super slim, fast Les Paul neck, man.
me
Well, at least
too,
mine
man.
had one.
Yeah, it's almost like that curve on that neck is just like it's perfect for cradling your hand, and you can just.
Yeah.
I always said that guitar played itself. It took me from where I was to a whole nother level, and I got that actually off an art student who had no idea what he had at the time for like $200. I had $200 to my name. It still had the plastic on the pickups, like never played, never touched. He opened the case and it still had that new guitar smell, and that was like. Probably in like 98, 99, somewhere around that. So, like, his dad bought it for him, kind of thing. You know what I mean? He did Monday
Yeah.
art school or for paintbrushes, and $200 was his
I
price.
wish I still had all my Martins. I've owned 6 Martins through my life.
Oh man, oh man.
Wow, dude. Wow.
Oh,
Hey,
Yeah,
let me
but I don't have one now.
quick, guys. We got 7 in the house, fellas. We
Oh,
got
nice.
guys
Thank you.
Sean and Will
Thank
here
you
just
all.
hanging out with y'all. Mike gonna play some guitar, sing a song or two.
Oh
We got
my God.
couple, things to share with everybody that Sean and I can now do between the two of us with this stuff. We're able to do some extra things, so we're really excited. Face the Ace, appreciate you, man.
Yeah.
As soon as I upgraded my capabilities and everything, I'll be able to moderate and do all that. Right now, man, I'm just happy to be on here. I ain't gonna lie. But I appreciate you guys being here, and I will get you squared away there. Big Jack, story time, dude. I owe you such an apology, man, because we have went so hard on this month, man, and we're going every day, and we're going twice a day. Now we're going to stop doing that at the end of February. That's not forever.
Yeah.
But man, I even told everybody that because we had clicked on, and I'm like, oh man, and I told everybody, I said, please go, and then I told them Big Jack story time instead of the iron sharpening. So I didn't do good. I'm sorry.
Well,
it
was all the same place. I mean, you know, like, because I ended up going, and I was like, what's going on? Because it was the Iron and Sharpening Iron show and the Big Jack Storytime channel, so it was just...
so I just wanted him to know from me that I swear...
Yeah, it was
we have things. Me and Sean have our things scheduled out. Like we know that I know he's going to get up with me, and we're going to get ready and go live. And we've been trying to just do it. And we're on day, I don't even know. I think we're on like day 10 maybe or something. And it's
I think it's been 2 weeks.
End of the month, that's going to cut back a little bit. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's going to cut back a little bit. But man, I apologize, man. Man, I just wanted you to know that it was not intentional. I never would do that. I just, I let my brain gap for a second, and I was like, oh, man. And I immediately got off here. Everybody that was on here, I shouted you out, and I told him, I said, daggone it. I told him I was going, and I came over because I just forgot. I ain't even going to try to make up no stories. We got busy messing with stuff, and I forgot. And I did not mean to do that. But I won't do that ever again. I apologize for that.
We pride ourselves on being in the right place.
Yes, I will be able to do it. I have made plans on that. I have full intentions of doing that. Don't ever think that I didn't mean. I just meant that today it was kind of like when I was like, man, I would love to do that. And then I got started going throughout my evening, and I let that kind of ease off my mind, thinking it was a little later on in the evening before I needed to be there. And me and Sean got started messing with our stuff, and totally just allowed that to leave my mind this evening. But it was just because I hadn't been thinking about it. But that other one, I've had it. I'm locked in. I've been thinking. I got my mind planned on that.
On
so
the
just
22nd, I see he's talking about the 22nd.
I hate to miss something when I tell somebody I'm going to do something, because then it makes them question whether I'm a man of my word or not. And I did come even though I was late, so that you know I made it over. I just let it slip my stupid mind. But if you'd have texted me or something by any chance, I would have been like, oh, man, yeah, you're right. I got to be, and because I totally meant to, and I just got busy. I've been going, though, and you know I've been going at it, man.
He says, Big Jack says you're all good, man.
Thank you, man.
He's asking if you're good for the 22nd.
Yeah, it's what I was answering for sure. I'm there. Yeah, there bro, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just tell me what I need to be, like how I need to be prepared to be there.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to try to raise my phone up.
Okay, but you just you tell me how that I can be prepared for you, and I will be properly prepared. I know how to do my backgrounds. So if there's something that you want me to do or whatever, then I can do like the virtual stuff. I do know how to do that now. I did learn that this week, and we learned how to do that. So I do know how to do that.
Yeah,
or if you need me to upload like pre-upload video or something like that, I think I can even accomplish that too now, where I didn't know how to do that before, but I think I can now. So if you need whatever you need, I promise you, whatever you need, I will do that. I'm giving you my word. I promise you.
Yeah, we got it figured out pretty good now, man. Like we figured out a lot of stuff this evening, which was, you know what I mean?
I will be there, Big Jack. 10 minutes, whatever amount of minutes you tell me to go, then you'll just have to throw a fish in mine and say, reel him in. Because, hey, if you say 10, I can do 10 minutes. But if you ain't careful, if you say, guy, you just play, then it'll be 35, 40 minutes late. But, well, I just kind of meant one song. And you be like, but 10 minutes, I got you, man. I can do that. That'll probably be about 3 songs. to be real honest with you, man.
Yeah, thank you very much, Big Jack. I see that. I'm ready to roll, man. I finally got this sound worked out on my end, and so yeah, I'm happy with where things are at, because I was having a bit of trouble just linking up the StreamYard through. I'm on a Mac, so there was a bit of stuff. We had some people fortunate enough to come on that know this a lot better than I do. But yeah, I got it linked up good, so that's great. You just let me know when you want me there, and like Guy said, I'll be ready to rock, man. Thank you so much. You gonna light one up there, Guy?
Do what, Bob?
You gonna play one?
Yeah, sure, I can play one if you want me to.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't sound like. Am I at about the right distance? I did move my stuff, but I feel like I'm at about the same.
Give it a little singing. Little singing.
I took a spiritual walk in the sand, and I've seen the footprints, felt the farmer's sand. He's been there for me through it all, and he's held me in his hand just in case I fall. I've walked with him most of my life, and I've questioned God, asked him why. I took a spiritual walk in the sand. I know one day in heaven, never gonna live again. Yes, I took a spiritual walk in the sand, and I've seen the footprints, felt the Father's hand. He's been there for me through it all, and he's held me in his hand just in case I fall.
It's doing that cutout a little bit.
Is it starting to cut?
Yep, you might be a little close. I mean, yeah.
I tell you what I might have going on too. Let me unplug these.
Yeah, and yes, sir. Yep.
See, I got problems right here now. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh yeah, you got squawky. Yeah.
How's that?
That's good. And remember what we were talking about before? Like, once we kind of start rocking, as long as you don't do the back and forth, you're golden.
I think what I had wrong, Sean, was I forgot to turn the volume down on my computer, and I had my headphones plugged in.
This is gonna be the running joke for the life of this show. It's either the headphones aren't plugged in or blank. But that sounds wicked. That sounds wicked.
Is that all right?
Light her up, bub. Ain't that something pretty? That's something pretty there. Yeah.
Yeah, man, get her wound up. But man, I'm gonna get that thing that plugs in.
William, are you okay? Are you okay?
I got allergies and these glasses. I need stronger glasses. I got like serious eye problems, man.
Oh man,
really? Do you have astigmatism?
I got cataract.
You got cataracts, bro?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why this is script and this is bifocal.
Okay,
I
dude.
get too far away.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you.
I get too close. I can't see. I can't see, bro.
Well, after I got my head injury, because it burnt my optical nerve, like because it was an electrocution, right? So like it blew a hole in my embryonic sac, or whatever the brain sac between your brain and your skull is, and then it burnt my optic nerve. So I had to wear that's why you see, before I was wearing those red glasses, and it was supposed to help like not activate headaches and like because like you get crazy tinnitus and stuff and all sorts of
See,
stuff.
I don't have eye pain. I just can't see, man.
Oh
I'm glad I
man,
have
man,
pain. It's not painful.
dude, being able to see is like like it's just like anything. You don't know what you got till it's gone. You know what I mean? Like and like when I was losing my sight through that whole mess, like I was like, I don't know how I could function, man.
I'm this far from you. I have to use my bifocal to see. If I use my regular, I'll blurry.
Yeah.
That's bad, dude.
Oh well, man. Do you like? How does it work down there? Like, can you like? Are you in like? Will they do surgery? Because that's what they do up here, though.
I mean, the only thing that really helps is cannabis, man. That's it.
I've heard that.
Everything else has weird side effects, makes you sick.
Well, if it works, it works. You know what I mean, man? You know, like if it works, it works, bro. But
Yeah, I only use it. I only use it at night, relieve the pressure, so it's easier to sleep. But yeah, that's
man. So because I got a scare with that a few years ago, and it's in the family, right? Like both my grandfathers had it, like, and they do one eye at a time, which is weird, like to fix it, but they were like, if you don't start like, I had to take these special drops, which were insanely expensive. For I'm not joking. A bottle like that big was like $50, bro. And like,
there's some.
Yeah, to relieve the pressure or whatever.
Some of the medicine that I can use is like $80 for like 0.5 ounces.
Yeah,
it's a half ounce for like 85
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, what is this? Like, it was so small. I was like a micro machine. You know what I mean?
It burns.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's got that yellow in it too. There, like just like
you know what I mean? Bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Hey, what's up, Brandon? What's up, man? Brandon, Palm Beach, good to see you, man. We're just hanging out, talking music, talking everything. Yeah, just jamming around a little bit. We might trade back and forth on some stuff. Me and Sean got some stuff that we can now do that we've kind of learned over the past week that it's kind of cool, man. But it's good vibes, man. Just hanging out, everybody chilling. Good vibes to you, my friend. Thanks for being here, man. My name's Guy. Sean's right here beside me, and this is brother Will, man. He's a guitar picker, real flat picker, man. You know, I'm just a dude that likes to hold the guitar. I'm not a.
My guitar is a Transformer, so it's hooked up and it's out fighting crime. So I don't have it right now.
I got Is it looking for a sidekick? Because I need a side hustle.
It's a Transformer. It fights crime at night, so I don't.
Oh man, I can't compete with that.
It only talks to me, so yeah. No one.
Yeah. What do you mean? You don't see Frank sitting right there? Come on now. What's wrong with you? Say hello. And that's a joke about having multiple voices in your head, which I may or may not have.
All the voices in my head are fighting right now. So.
Yeah. That's it. No one's getting along. It's chaos up there.
Man, this is fun. This is actually a lot of fun in the evening time.
I like chilling out, man. And
this is cool. This is cool, man. This is.
If I lose the stream, it's because my data ran out because the Wi-Fi here is no good. So I might run out of data. I should have enough for like 2 hours, I think.
Oh,
I checked it.
Crazy.
So yeah, no, I don't care, dude. I just won't be able to get on till the beginning of next month.
So, really? So like, what is it? It's on a plan or something like that, where they just cut you
my
off?
cell phone. It's my cell phone phone, but the Wi-Fi here won't. I tried it. I just wanted to see. I knew it wouldn't work, but I got on, and that's why I was late getting on because I was like, all right, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. And then it just like sat there, said entering StreamYard, and it just sat and never finished the page. I like tried to refresh it like 10, 12 times. I was like, yeah, I gotta use my data.
We had problems with that earlier. Just like we were trying to go like live, and it kept like just saying record. I'm like, what the heck? We had to like get out of it four or five times for it to work. But I don't know, man. Like I said, gremlins in the engine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's weird. Like streaming video on the Wi-Fi here doesn't work, but you can stream music. It works fine. Music
Really?
works fine, but video is not so much.
Yeah, video takes so much more, man. Like when I was trying to fiddle out like on here on StreamYard, so like I have like the video for pills, like where I'm playing, because there's like graphics and stuff in the back, and then at the very end there's a promotion for the Guy and Shine show, right? So like I tried to like pull it up and like into my StreamYard, and it wouldn't come up. But for some reason, okay, right now I have it loaded up. So if Guy wanted to play it, he can play it from his end through. It's just like, how does that make sense? How's that make any kind of sense? And it's lightning quick. Like I click it from my side video file, and boom, it's sitting right there. Whereas if I try to load it up, it's like, you know what I mean, a good couple minutes. I figured it would be instant, but no. But that's a workaround. That's an inside tip if you're here and.
So weird, isn't it?
Oh man, I was impressed that I found a workaround. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, hell, that's a win for the day, boy. You know what I mean?
Fourth dimension, fifth dimension type stuff.
Absolutely.
But you're not supposed to question it.
Oh, Mama told me when I was young.
My last guitar pick. I could bring you that.
That sounds good, guy. That sounded really good. So, my only son. Yeah, listen closely. I can't believe we got striked on a couple old songs the other night. That's funny, man. We got striked on that, and we didn't get striked for like Sublime or like anything in like the past 25 years, but the stuff that like nobody even knows who owns the rights to, we get striked on. I wonder how that works. Like, is it like the system?
What did you guys get strikes on?
Tell him, guy. Tell him the tale.
About what? About what?
How we got strikes on playing the songs.
Oh yeah, man, I got a copyright strike on High Cotton, and a copyright strike on Ramblin' Man or Ramblin' Fever. But it didn't affect my channel. It didn't affect the channel at all. It let me know it recognized the song.
It's like, don't do it, man, or else.
Well, it didn't. It didn't affect my channel. Like it didn't. It said no effect at all. It just let me know that it knew that I done. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just letting the world know. Like this ain't this. You know what I'm saying? They recognize.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I always try to put the title of the person in the song track. Like on my stuff, usually it'll say the name title. And I give credit to the actual, especially the Bob Dylan song I have on my. I immediately go, yeah, Bob Dylan. I don't want to get sued or anything.
Have Bob Dylan show up and smack you around.
We'll be like, hey.
Yeah, Bob Dylan don't even do interviews. I'm pretty sure he's not paying attention to who's playing his music in the background.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy though?
My dad went to the same school Bob Dylan did in Duluth, Minnesota.
You want to know what's
Bob Dylan's real name is Robert Zimmerman. Yeah, he's from Duluth, Minnesota. His real name is Robert Zimmerman.
No, I actually, you know what? I did know that because his son, who was in what was it, the Wallflowers? Was that his band?
Jacob Dylan.
Yep, I remember him talking about the name change and stuff, like, you know, in a magazine, in a hit parader. Remember that? There's a shout out to the OGs. Hit parader, man. Like, you know, it would always have the rock and roll. You know what was going on.
I always got Request magazine. That was a music magazine in the early '90s. Yeah.
Oh man, do you remember Maximum Rock and Roll?
I got Request and Spin magazine.
Oh, Spin was sick. Thrasher was a sick skateboard magazine. Remember, magazines were actually cool, dude. Like, they were cool back then, man. Maximum Rock and Roll, though, I remember that was a kind of like. Are you familiar with Maximum Rock and Roll?
No.
So it was like a. It was kind of like a. if you were in the genre of music which we were in at the time, right, and you got in maximum rock and roll, whether you were the worst band in the world, you know what I mean, or the best band in the world, like I don't even think they listened to the music. It just seemed like they were like, this is the worst damn record ever made. I wouldn't wipe my backside with it, like, you know what I mean. But the fact it got in maximum rock and roll, the people who follow that music, they'd be like, I want to go see that. Right, like I want to go. So it was like the worst review you could get, and I remember reading it, and I was like, "I'll never play again." You know, it was such a brutal review. Yeah, but yeah, man, it was wild how it worked back then. And I know we were talking about that the other night, but those critics, man, like I met some of them dudes later in life. You know what I mean? Like I'll never forget doing this radio interview when we were doing like you're starting out, you're doing the university circuits and stuff. And they have their own like radio stations, right? And they asked us all these questions, and it was just like back in the day when like you had the handheld tape recorder, right? And then they mix it up and the DAT tape and do all the crap you used to have to do rather than just hit go live, you know what I mean? Which is just so insane. But man, this one woman interviewed us, and she was like actually like she's a big news woman up here in Canada now, but that's when she was starting out, right? And man, she like the interview went super well. I thought it was like one of the best interviews because I was not good at that. Like that was just I didn't think about when I started playing music that was something I was gonna have to do eventually. And the same questions over and over again of like, who's your favorite influences? Who would you say you sound the most like? But you know what I mean? You go with it, and you gotta do it. It's part of the gig, right? So you do it, and then she just ripped us up. Like she took the whole thing and like edited and cut it to make it sound like we were like, you know, a bunch of kind of like.
That's how it is. That's how it's still. I mean, it's still like that. They twist and manipulate videos, and that's why you can't really believe anything you see anymore on the internet. It can all be manipulated by editing and not with AI. I'm talking about there's some good people that know what they're doing when it comes to like cutting and chopping up a video or a movie or anything, and like you know twisting it together where you're like, oh, they said that, and then you see the good video and it's like, dude.
I went to a guy's page. Okay, this happened just totally because I was, you know, doing the YouTube cruise, as I call it. You know what I mean, perusing around. And I clicked on this page, and I see this guy who I've never met, never nothing, and he's playing one of my videos of a song that I'm doing, and like I'm just like what happened to being like, you know, what happened to like, I don't mind it. Obviously you're in a public forum, but like you would think, right? Like you'd at least send the person an email and be like, hey, I'm doing this show. Out of respect, like I don't know, maybe that's just me, but yeah, I wasn't like it wasn't anything bad. I'm not saying it was anything bad. It was just I was kind of like, what the heck? And then after we got off the other night, was it Tommy or was it you that was like, you know, like if you think or say something out loud around your phone, how like it'll pop up.
Oh, it's him.
Okay, so you remember that conversation? Okay, cool. So like in that conversation, as soon as we get off, guess who is my whole stream? Bob Dylan, bro. Bob Dylan was my whole stream. It was like all these like outtakes and rare videos and stuff, and I spent the like hours watching. I'm like, I can't. You know what I mean? It's wild, man, how this stuff works. Well, I don't think we'll ever know fully. I do know programming a bit, but I do know there's something, like I call it the fairy dust sprinkled in how this stuff works. You know what I mean? Because I've seen some people who are just absolutely outstanding, who have been working so hard, people that are here right now, and people who are not here right now. And I've gone to visit their channels, and I'm like, how is it this person has such a skill set, and they just haven't caught that, you know, whatever YouTube wave, and they're going for it, you know. But that's a lesson in life I have learned, man. I'll tell you that. There's a revelation in real time, is that forcing things, like when I was like, okay, this is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like, come hell or high water, this band is gonna be successful, or whatever it is I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do. When I stopped using that mindset and just said, you know what, I feel that I have skilled myself to a level that I'm comfortable with, and now I'm just gonna let her ride. And since I've done that and let off kind of the gas in that section, man, things have gotten they line up in front of you. It's like you can't see it because you're going too fast. I don't know if that made sense, but that's how I.
No, I get it. I totally get it.
Thank you, guys. Hey, thank you
Yeah,
all.
thank
Thanks
you.
everybody in the house. We got the Source in the house. We got Tracy Local Learns. We've got. I wish I could say your name properly. I swear I do. I'm so sorry.
Xena. Is it Xena?
Right here, her name right here. Well, I'm saying I don't know if it's.
Oh,
But they're
I'm
so
sorry.
kind and they're all with. They seem to be so
Yeah.
friendly, and we just thank you for being here. We
Yep.
appreciate you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you.
Thank you very much.
Don't let the language barrier think that there ain't nothing but respect and just thank you. We appreciate you.
We do.
Thank you. The Source, we be jamming. Yeah, we're just jamming around, playing, talking, Sean, everybody just talking. Brandon to Palm Beach. I enjoyed it till the echo. I hear you, buddy. Sorry about the echo, man. Maybe one day, you know, there won't be, you know.
I don't hear no echo. You
Maybe
hear an echo?
William can say
William,
it
do you
fast.
hear an echo?
Echo.
Echo. Guys, say echo. Play and say
Echo.
echo. Play and say echo. Play
Echo.
like echo, 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 echo.
Echo, echo.
Is it my guitar? I'm barely like playing. I'm just like noodling around like he is, but
I think you're
I can
alright.
noodle and talk though, man. I don't. But
All I like, I don't know. I think you're okay. If anything, guy, I don't know. Are you on your computer right now, guy, or are you on your phone?
yeah,
What's
I'm
your
on my phone. Yeah.
maybe?
Remember you said that earlier. It's like, I forgot to turn my computer down. So he unplugged his headphones and then he jumped on his, or he had his phone on the whole time.
Yeah,
He
my
just didn't
computer is completely muted. My microphone on this side's completely muted.
Remember what we talked about before? Remember them two guitars behind you? If you get yourself just a little bit more over, yeah, exactly, man. Try that. Try that.
Yeah, those Martin Punch, man. They got lots of sound that comes out of that sound
Can
hole,
y'all
man.
hear good from there?
It sounds amazing. And Barbie just, Memoirs of Redneck Barbie just shot up saying she's got us on the TV, and it sounds better than ever. Wow.
I'm just a singer,
Yeah.
a natural born guitar.
Look, Ma, we're on the TV.
Kind of the clean. The sad old song. I'm not a walk behind her. I'm a new no finder. My name's a reminder of the blues man that's already gone. I started drinking.
Yeah.
Took some things and messed up my thinking. Well, I was sure singing when she came along. I got cuffed under. That's no show. She came and took all that alone down off his blue. She said, hey baby, I love you. Hey baby, I need you. Hey baby, I do. Tired of this traveling band. I'm over 30 years old now. Nights would be cold now. If you hadn't hung around this blues man. Hey, baby, I love you. Hey, baby, I need you. Hey, baby, I do get tired of this traveling man. I'm over 40 years old. Nights are cold now. If you hadn't hung around this blues
Here, yeah, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
Beauty, brother, beauty.
Can you hear it all right through there?
Yeah, that sounded great. How did it sound to you, Will? It sounded good to me, man.
There's certain times when it cuts out, but I notice when he's moving.
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm
it's hard to play guitar and not move.
I know.
It's like almost
Yeah.
impossible.
It messes
It's
with the
hard.
mic because the mic's like, am I supposed to be picking that up direct or
Yes,
indirect?
sir. Yeah. It's something we've talked about many times. So like I had like some real
I had
rippers.
to learn how to keep still when I'm flat picking when I'm recording.
Yeah.
Like, if you notice, I don't move. I don't move except
No,
my
you
hand.
don't. Yeah, I love
Because
that about you,
it'll
man.
sound all like it. Like I said, my equipment's not good, so I'm trying to like work as hard as the equipment's trying to. It's trying pretty hard.
Well, Guy, I got a segue here we can go to because I see I see a comment that says from Memoirs of Redneck Barbie, if we're comparing war wounds, narcotic fascists. Well, I just so happened to write a song about that, and it's called
Yeah.
Pills.
There we go.
Whoa.
Let me get ourselves pulled up here, brother.
Much love.
Let's see, is that we got that?
But-
Did we? Yeah, okay, man.
She's sitting right there. I got you all lined up, buddy.
All right,
I
man.
fed
Good
that
job,
pitch
good
straight
job.
down the middle, boy.
See you on the other side, fellas.
This song's called Pills.
See, this is cool on the side, man. I dig that.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah. All right. These pills have made me sick. These pills made me forget who I was supposed to be. I don't remember seeing this in the itinerary. Living in the darkness only. It can be created when you're lonely. These pills These pills made me dependent, and I don't know how to live. Living in the darkness, one only you can build. Forget about the empires. A curse is all you've built. Well, I don't blame you for nothing. Not the way I used. To put it all out there. I was the one who ultimately got to choose. Living in a darkness only you could ever create or navigate through. The road to hell is hard and lonely, but honestly, you've always known me by design. These pills are stolen everything, and I thought I had the upper hand. Turns out it's not the way this works. But I can tell you how much it will eventually hurt. How much eventually it will hurt. When they don't work no more. How much this hurts.
All right, man. Great job, bro.
Watch
Great
this
job.
though. Watch this. Let it go.
If you didn't know, Monday through Friday from 10 till 1 Eastern Standard Time, me
Check
and
it
Mr.
out.
Guy Bandy at Creating Change GB, and also through my page, we'll be streaming a show that we would love all of you to be part of. Be safe, tell the ones you love them, and keep on shining.
Yeah, baby. Yeah,
Good
baby.
job, brother. Good job, man. Outstanding job, man.
Thank you, bro.
Outstanding job, my
Thank
brother.
you. Thanks.
Oh, I like it. I like it, man.
You
There's Brother
know.
Will in the house.
Yeah, man.
There he is,
Yeah,
man. There he
Sorry.
is. Yeah, man. Yeah, you good.
No
You
worries,
good.
bro.
Yeah, you good.
No
it's a
worries.
relaxed scene, man. Ain't nothing, man.
Is that
Hey,
grape-
Chris the
you-
Flash
is that
in
is
the
that some
house.
grape drink you got, William?
Said, love this.
No,
Hey,
drink
what's up,
Pepsi.
Chris? Good to see you,
Ah.
brother. I hope you're doing good. I bet you're at work, ain't you, man? Said, love this. That's awesome, man. Appreciate you, Chris.
Yes, thank you,
Appreciate
Chris.
you. That's a
Thank you.
song by Sean Digg, man. we're just learning how to share some stuff in between him and me without doing a certain step that was really confusing stuff. And now it doesn't. It's like, bam, you can just, it's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool.
It's super
Pretty cool.
It's
But
super
thank
cool.
you. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate everybody. Shout out to all 7 people in the house. That's awesome. That's awesome. Memoirs of a Redneck Barbie. What's up, girl? How you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate you always being here. Just always appreciate you. The Source, shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being here, Doran. Appreciate you, man.
Hello, everybody.
Let's see who else we got in the house. We got your name, and I don't know it, but I appreciate you and your kindness, and I thank you for stopping in and just letting us know that you're here and giving us some little happy emojis, and that's cool with us. That's good vibes.
That's
good vibes.
Great vibes.
So good vibes right on back to you, and we appreciate you. Let's see. I think I about made it. No, we got Brandon from Palm Beach. Hey, appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Anyway, we're back up at the top. Big Jack, everybody, appreciate you guys for coming through. Hey, Will, why don't you play us a little ditty or something, man?
Oh, man, dang it.
I mean, you don't have to.
I don't know if I can sing
You don't
one
have to
tonight,
wear that bikini that you was wearing. You don't have to do that.
But
You
you
don't
can
have to
if
do
you
that.
want. You can
Yeah.
if you want.
If
It'll be-
you
All the
want,
chords
I
sound
mean,
bad. See, all the chords sound real bad.
You're doing
That's
that on
not
purpose.
No, man, it's jacked up.
I'm
Yeah,
joking. I'm joking. I know what you're doing, man. You got showman to your core, bro. There's been so
Yeah.
many times where he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do this,"
Yeah.
and he
Yeah.
just throws it to the
Yeah.
side, be like, "Yeah, maybe later."
Yeah.
See if you're lucky. You piece of
I
garbage.
don't know if I can sing my allergy. I just sneezed like 25 times while you were when we were playing your song.
Right.
I literally just had a sneezing fit, man. I don't know if I can sing
You
tonight.
don't have to.
No,
You
dude,
don't
take it
have to.
easy.
You don't
Take it-
have
take
to.
it
I'm trying to
It's
think
not-
of one
yeah.
that's easy.
Well, put up that that mysterious man who plays guitar real fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you can bring him on.
I don't know who he is, but I hope to meet him one day.
Yeah, we found him one day, man. We witnessed this out in the woods. We were walking
Yeah, it
through,
was-
and we. But that was in the wild, so I'm not sure if that we caught that in the wild. That was out in the
That's
woods in
my
the
twin
middle of the
brother,
mountain.
Bob. That's not
And me
me.
and Sean, we walked up over this hill and down in this gully in a little straw hut. We were like, we hear something. So we went in there and there was a cave underneath that
Yep.
we went down
Yep.
in. And then
And
we
then we
had
had
to
to
That's,
scuba
this.
dive. We had to scuba dive through a cave, an
Yes,
underwater
I
cave.
remember the scuba diving part. I forgot about that. You're
yes,
right. You're right.
yes, we had to use lentils to breathe, and
That's
then
indeed.
we
Yeah, I
found
remember
big.
that. That was tough
Turns
times.
out Bigfoot plays bluegrass guitar like you would not believe.
We
Yeah.
ran across that, and it was like, whoa, we've got to show this to the world. So,
Yeah.
anyway, have you ever seen that fellow, William?
Yeah, you know him? By
No.
chance? No, never.
Never.
no.
Looks like there may be some kinship or something, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Hard saying.
I'd be fine. I'd be fine.
You
enough
look an
for-
awful lot like him.
Well, for every
Don't you lie to
It
me.
could be this guy named Doug.
we got facial identification recognition. Let me tell you that. Oh man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm just getting
I
warmed
don't
up.
know. Let me think.
We'll shut up and let you play here in a
Yeah,
minute.
man. We'll yeah.
I don't even know what to do. I'm trying to think of a song that's easy that doesn't take a lot to sing. I know that I know so many songs. I just can't. They all smash together when I get put on the spot. Like I said, my brain shuts off. Oh. Let's see
Closing
here.
time. Closing time. Closing time. There's no time.
I know.
That kind of sounded good, Sean.
Thank
you,
I
man.
was
Thank you, man.
feeling it. I ain't gonna lie.
So finish your whiskey and beer. Yeah, I love it.
Awesome. Hey, we know what that. Hey, Memoirs of a
There you
Redneck
go.
Barbie. Our good friend looked it up to see what our one friend was saying. And you
Yeah,
can see what she said. Our friend Arthur
Arthur. Yeah.
Smimov.
You got Betty Davis eyes?
They
No, I
said
don't
good
know that.
morning, good luck stream. Cool.
Thank you very much for doing that. Actually,
Yes.
Barbie, I was like trying to write you a text to say thank you, but you know, with this ADHD brain, then I started talking about something else and I forgot. So thank you very much, and that's been really cool. I know both of us have been getting some comments from different countries on music. On music specifically, man. And I love all y'all. If you come see this now, if you're still here, you come back and you tell your friends. We check out your stuff too, man. I like, anybody that comes on, language now is not such a barrier like it once was. Like, we can translate, and what I find amazing about it is, like, I dropped a track about 2 weeks ago. And, it's just kind of like, I'm going to do something different this time. You know what I mean? Twist it up.
Mm-hmm.
And this fella wrote me an incredible message, and I had to use a translator for it. And I went to his page, and like, he does a lot of fishing. He's from Korea and stuff like that. It was super cool, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how could you ever? I don't know, man. I'm
Hey, did you see her comment, man? She said it was okay. It was my squirrel. Squirrel.
a scar.
Hey, I got something. I'll be right back. I gotta get it just
sure,
because now she said that.
Oh yeah, he's gonna have some props. He's just some. Who knows what's gonna happen next, folks? If your kids are watching, it's earmuffs and cover your eyes time. You got something, Will?
I guess I could do a fish song real quick.
Yeah, man, give her.
I'll do a
Give her.
fish song. It's one of the probably my favorite one. It's a bluegrass one they do. See if I can get her done here.
Yeah, man.
You won't steal my poor heart again. You won't steal my poor heart again. You won't steal my tape recorder, I'll call Lord and put you in pen. You won't steal that thing again. Well, I didn't even know your name, what was your game? But stealing things sure brought you fame. I don't know if you stole mine, one of kind. I'm not saying it's your blame. Life will never be the same. No, you won't steal my poor heart again. Never again. You won't steal my poor heart again. You won't steal my tape recorder, I'll call Laura and put you in the bin. You won't steal that thing again. Didn't even know your name, what was your game? But stealing things is sure brought you to fame. I wanna know if you stole mine, one of a kind. I'm not saying if you'll blame. Life will never be the same. Well, I can't track you anymore. This detective work has sure become a bore. So tell me what you did with it and stop the shit. Give up yourself before they come knocking at your door. Well, you won't steal my poor heart again. You won't steal my poor heart again. You won't steal my tape recorder, I'll call Laura and put you in the pen. You won't steal that thing again. You won't steal my poor heart again.
Oh man,
Awesome.
that was incredible, dude.
Yes.
I'm not gonna. Man, that was incredible. I gotta ask you a question. Do you like Ween?
Yeah, I like some weed, man.
Bananas
Chocolate
and
and
blow.
cheese and-
Bananas
Yeah,
and
they-
blow.
they-
Stuck in my cabana, living on bananas and blow.
I used to be able to. I used to know how to play Japanese cowboy.
I did what Diener was talking about. I did a cover of it, and I think I might put it out. What Diener was talking about. That was a cool
This-
tune.
They're a wild band. They're definitely a wild band. There you go.
They're
It's a real live pet squirrel.
he
It's a
caught
bunch of
that.
squirrels.
Yeah, that thing was what was chewing up some of the wires when we were trying to figure
This
this
is
stuff out.
this is my dog's favorite toy. He's got a little full hat too. But there you go,
Yes.
Miss Barbie. We have those for sale now too as well.
Yep. I learned something from Miss Redneck Barbie was that we donate coffees. We buy coffees for each other.
Coffee. We buy coffee.
We buy coffees.
Pardon me, can you pass the grapefruit bowl?
Excuse me, sir. Yes. Du vinaigrette poupon. There you go. There you go. There you go. You're doing it again.
Hey.
You gotta bring it in from. You gotta bring it in from the side. Oh, if you get it, you get it. Yeah. Dude, them hats are catching like wildfire. Seriously, there's a 2-year back order if you want one. Contact guy. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait. They're made in America, handmade.
If it doesn't come in 6 months, just wait longer.
That's right. Here's the lesson, boy. Don't ever try. Yes. Simpsons quote. Not mine. Oh, man.
Isn't he nice, though?
He is nice, man. I like how everybody in the home is protected. It makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, you got to think about everybody.
Well, you do. You know.
Yeah,
Nobody,
I mean, you wouldn't want... Yeah.
Nobody left behind here.
Yeah.
Nobody left behind.
You know.
That's right.
I just thought I'd show that to everybody.
Man,
But there you go. There you go, Redneck Barbie.
There you go.
That's funny. She said, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, was it cutting out at all when I was playing?
That's funny.
What's that?
Was it cutting out at all when I was playing?
No, man, you sounded amazing, dude.
That's hilarious.
Like when you were like, however you, I don't know what kind of room you're in or whatever, but like I found like the same kind of situation in the space I'm in. It's like if the door's open, it's a totally different sound. So like I know to turn a certain way, so it kind of kicks the wall and then bounce back into the mic.
See, I got a closet to my right that I have to open.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, you know what I mean. But it sounded it sounded like to me. I thought it sounded great, and I'm not just saying that because if it was like clipping and cutting, I'd tell you for sure. But you came through, and your vocals came through great too, man. Like that was an excellent job. Seriously, great work. I loved it.
Yeah, very good, man.
Yeah.
I repeated a verse twice. Can't help it. That's what happens.
Okay.
I do that often too,
hardly
man.
ever
I do
sing
that
a song
often.
the
It's like
right
the
way.
Control Alt Delete
I'm
button.
surprised I
goes
got
up.
the ending right. The ending is so cool, that song, man. He's coming back from that deep. It's awesome.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I dig that.
Yeah.
That's some cool stuff, man.
Yeah, I can dig that. Yeah, that's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. It's like the minor of the minor of the minor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Or
It's-
something.
no,
I don't know
it's-
what it is.
well, I guess that A I'm playing is a weird one. It's like, and I'm playing the E7, and then this like weird A minor 7, and then D7, and then to G.
Right. Okay. I see what you're talking about. Okay. I see the walk down though. I see the walk down progression there. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You're almost coming down there into that C, all the way down to C, ain't you?
Yeah,
You're marking
I
the C
think
down
that
there
D
with your
real
pointer
quick
finger.
so I can resolute back to the G.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with you. I
It's a
got you,
little
man.
thing,
I can actually see it on my computer. I can't see it on my phone because it seems too small, but right here I can see you, man.
I mean that is. I'm always just used to recording like that. So I just like it's like habit to set it up to where if people are really trying to watch, which I doubt, but I also do that so I can see my fingers and like remember to like not let my pinky come underneath my
I feel
ring
you.
finger.
I feel you. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to keep it spaced, but yeah, I still do it sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't like pinkies, man.
That's one of my yeah. That's one of my
I took me
strongest
a long time to
advantages.
use mine. I just did this a lot,
Yeah.
but yeah, you got to use that pinky.
Oh yeah, man. Once you get all them fingers flowing, man.
Well, if you're playing bluegrass music and you're not using your pinky, you're slowing yourself down. That's all you're doing.
Absolutely.
But
I always thought that was a bad
players.
habit.
They got a lot of blues guitar players got those big fingers, so they can do that. But they don't like my friend Joel. He uses his pinky, But sometimes if he's playing real fast, he won't use his pinky. He'll just do that like I don't know. I can't do that. So I had to learn how to use the pinky.
Well,
He
like,
wants to sit over there.
I was the reverse. Like I learned this. Like, you know what I mean? Like my uncle was a real.
Oh,
Like,
that bar. I can't play that bar very well.
oh yeah, man. Like and like this is the screen. Like that's my span. You know what I mean? So like, cause I'm using my thumb and everything, so I can use it above and I can use it below at the same time, which has been a great advantage. Cause a lot of the guys I played with, I'm like, you should have been a saxophone player, you little stubby fingered man. You know what I mean? Like they're
Fat fingers, man.
yeah, man. My buddy Jeff was like that, but he could wail. He like, you know what I mean. You just learn how to bend your hand, your wrist. But for me, I'm fortunate because I can just like I can set my hand over the guitar.
So can
like,
Guy. Look, Guy
Yeah.
can grab. He can grab
Yeah.
that thumb cord really easy.
Yep. Yeah,
I
that's
can't
that,
do
that,
it. I
that's
can't
the
do
key.
that.
Like when you get that hammer on and muting off on that thumb, man, it's just
Well,
it's
that
a
comes
whole-
in handy right here when you do it.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
can't do it.
Yep. I love that, man. I love it.
Because you got the choice of grabbing it with your thumb and being able to grab like
Yep.
that with your others,
That's like
or you got the
clapping
choice of
and
grabbing it.
Like
Like
Clapton
that.
would walk the bass with this stuff sometimes.
Well, that's what, dude. Like I learned
Yeah,
this
dude.
little technique when, like you know how like okay, so if you take like a B and like like a power chord formation, right? So you have like that fingering there, but then you can cup the top so you can silence and mute the E string, right? So it's like it's basically a bar chord, but then you're down here on the what is it on the D string? Yeah, on the D string. And then that and that like augmented F, which is like just like a C with the extra finger below. I love that rotation, man. Like you can do so much with that and just simply slip to
Yeah,
a C.
I play chords. I don't even know the names of them. I know my major.
Me
my seventh,
neither.
my-
That's just like the words I use to like understand them in my brain. Cause like me, it's like I just know where to put my hands and how the sound is gonna be. You know what I mean? So the few words I do know are probably not even right. So you should maybe don't take my advice. But from a bunch of
No,
guys,
but you play music that like bluegrass music, a lot, especially traditional, does not ask for any weird, like inverted chords
yeah,
or
yeah,
sus chords or
Yeah.
like just you know what I mean.
Yeah, I stick
Like,
to the weird
like-
stuff. I stick to the very weird. Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
that's never gonna be in bluegrass, man.
No.
Not in
no.
the song that I play.
Unless
Sorry,
you pick it super fast. Unless you pick it super fast and change it a bunch of times.
dude, I can't grab that chord fast. I don't practice that kind of playing.
Yep.
That
It's
really matters, dude. Running through those kinds of chords.
Yep. That's the hardest chord for me. That it took me the longest to learn was that chord I just talked about.
Well,
That
understanding
took me
that,
the
too
longest.
is like that chord.
Yeah.
That chord is your key to opening up pretty much the
And-
rest of your
and
fretboard.
you
It
can't-
really is.
And
It's-
that's the one you can't. For me personally, I can't screw it up. My fingers have to be in exactly the right place on all of them. Because if you're off just a bit, you get a wham. You know what I mean? It'll be out just enough that you're like, ugh,
See,
what was
I
that?
only know like I only know like
Nice,
a couple
man.
jazz
I like
chords,
that.
man.
That's cool. I love the way that
I
guitar
don't know.
sounds. Sweet dreams on
Yeah.
beaches down south, baby.
Yeah, see, I don't ever use those chords. So if I was playing with somebody and they did, I would be like, yep, I'm gonna step out. I gotta check out of
That's
the
cool.
phone.
That's
I
cool.
just don't play that kind of music, and people are like, I can't believe you can't play. I'm just like, if you
No,
don't
man.
practice every genre of music, you
Yes.
will not be good at it. I'm sorry, unless
Yeah.
you're a prodigy.
No,
like-
man.
There are
Like-
people out there that can just kind of like they're good enough to not practice all genres, but it's because they're like I said, they're prodigies. They're naturally gifted. They probably practiced at one point in their life, but it's not like like Trey Hensley. He can do jazz, but you're never gonna hear him do it.
No. You know what, man? Like I figured that out. I went to this place where I started out. It's kind of like this whole journey, this whole experience here that's happening right now. It was like I started out on my own. Like I figured out pretty early on that if I wanted anything, it was going to be me that was going to get it. You know what I mean? So I figured it all out. Like, you know what I mean? I'm going to learn how to play every instrument. I'm not going to rely on a drummer. I'm going to figure out how, you know, but eventually it did turn into something. And then after that, I was like, I got in this place, like my younger brother, I've been away from home for like about 4 years at that point. And when I came back, like my brother never played guitar or nothing, right? And I came home and I'm like, what in the hell is that? And I just hear this wailing, like John Frusciante stuff, you know what I mean? I'm like, and is my brother playing in the bass? Yeah, he got good and he got good fast. He took some. I'm like, he got good and he got good fast.
He got good. Yep.
Yeah.
Some people can do it, and then those people out there that really have to practice the genre that they're playing. You know what I mean? I don't. I should be more versatile because there are those handful of flat pickers that incorporate jazz, and it's like Tony Rice, Brian Sutton, and like Ross Martin are the only three that really like focus on jazz. Shine, he bolted. Where'd Shine go? He disappeared.
There's Shine back.
He tricked us, man. He tricked us.
What's happening? I didn't even know you left the building. What's up, man?
Oh, we're echoing.
Oh, that could be me.
I think it is.
It's you.
Oh, it's you, not me.
It's him. He did it.
Thank God, it's you, not me. All right.
Did you fix it? Nope.
Don't do that
It's
again.
still echo.
There we go. Oh, here I am. That's it. All right.
Can you hear it?
How are we? No echo? Are we good now?
There's echo.
There's echo? Son of a
Yeah.
bitch. All right, let me figure this.
There's delay. It's like almost like delay.
This is why we do this when we do this. All right. Boom. How about now?
No, there's echo still.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a delay echo, but real bad.
Real bad, eh?
Yeah.
It's crazy because it's coming through to me like in real time. But hold on now. Hold on now. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I figured this trick out. Okay. I'm gonna drop myself out and then I'll come back in. That seems to fix it.
I'll let you know the secret knock, don't you?
No, it's like this.
Yeah, that was it. Okay. Yeah.
Got it? All right.
Yeah, man. He'll be back in. The truth of the matter is, I don't even know. I don't even know if I could have helped him from this side or not. It probably did just take him dropping out and coming back in, man.
Because it only did it when he switched.
Huh?
It only did it when he switched devices. Yeah. Then it did that like weird jump.
Yeah, it was on his side. He'll get her.
He's grounded, man.
Oh.
Man, I want a Martin real bad, dude.
Does it sound all right on your end tonight?
Yeah, that Martin always sounds good. Yeah, you see, yours sounds like a real guitar. It has like that little bit of metal sound in it that like plastic guitars like mine don't have.
Guitar sounds good.
Well, I mean, the back and sides have, the glue basically hardens into like a real thin layer of plastic. So that vibration that you get on the sides and back, these laminates don't. They just don't vibrate the same as like a one solid piece. You know what I mean? With that little glue layers, it's usually like 3 or 4 ply. I bet this is probably 3.
Right.
And yeah, it just like stops the vibration every time it hits that layer of plastic. It's slowing down that vibration as it leaves the wood. Your guitar, it hits the wood and vibrates out. That's it.
Yeah.
That's why Martins are so freaking loud. Plus that.
I tell you what though, Taylors are good at sounding instrument too, man.
Yeah, but you gotta baby them.
Yeah,
everybody
I don't know much
everybody
about
that I know that personally owns one, they split right here.
Do they?
All of them. Every one I've seen splits. Bam. They're super thin tops. Yeah, they're great sounding, but you gotta baby them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they have to have the humidifier in it, or they will crack. Yeah. No, they're great sounding instruments, but I don't like their big clunky necks either. I like a Martin neck. Martins are way nicer necks. Yeah. I've never played a nicer guitar than a Martin. I played a lot of acoustics, man. I've lived all over this country, played in all kinds of music stores, like all over Colorado. I think I went to every one in Colorado.
Wow.
Not really close. I went to a lot when I lived in Oregon. When I've lived in Cali 3 different times. I lived in San Diego. I lived in Lake Tahoe area. Yeah, if I found a music shop that was in town, even if it was a little tiny one, I'd go to it.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's good to meet people like music people, man. Like there are a lot of humble, good musicians, man. That are good people. There are a lot of arrogant though, but
yeah, there is.
That's everything, man. Doesn't matter like what you're into. There's always going to be somebody that's like the arrogant. Yeah, I'm the best there is. I'm the best around. That kind of mentality. But God bless those people. But yeah, it's no way to be, man. Everybody should play music, I think.
I've said this many times, Will. I've been around several really seasoned musicians in my lifetime, but in all the times that I was around them, I don't feel like any of them ever really tried to break things down in a really easy, normal way where I could grab a hold of it. It just seemed like it was too far. It seemed like they were trying to make it harder than what I finally realized. Like, man.
They were, though. That's like them being like, yep, watch this. I'm better than you. It's not every musician, just the certain ones. Like my friend Joel's like that. He's one of my best friends, dude. He's an awesome guitar player. But he's just not the person I jam with.
Right.
He's an awesome person to hang out with and chill and talk and joke with. But when it comes to playing music with him, he's like that blues driven kind of like mentality where he's the leader. He wants the bass player just very simple. He wants the drummer in the pocket, and he's the show.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that don't make it fun for everybody in the band.
No. That's why he's not in a band. Like if he was a humble musician like Luke, because he tried to make it famous. My friend Joel tried to make it, but he's such an arrogant prick, dude, that nobody wanted to play with him.
Nobody wanted to mess with him. And that's true. That's true. That's the way that happens.
He went to 3 music cities and came home with his tail between his legs every time.
Wow.
He went to Branson, then he went to Nashville, and then he went to Austin. He was in Austin the longest, but he still came home, and he finally got older. This was like 25 years ago. He's my age now, and he's like, man, I can't believe how much of an a-hole I was to people in Austin. He's like, I had an awesome band, and I was just like, I didn't want to let them do their thing too. I wouldn't let them add their spice and flavor to the music. And he's like, I should have. He's like, I probably would have got halfway through that band. And oh, they got the echo again.
You got an echo again?
Yeah, dang nabbit.
Make sure you're muted.
Can you hear it too, guy?
I'm looking.
Can you hear it?
It's Raspberry Rabbit.
Man, I'm muted out, bro.
What?
I'm muted out.
What in the tits? All right, let's see here.
As far as my main computer.
I don't think it's me. I know it's not. There's no way.
It didn't happen until you switched over,
How
Sean.
about that? How's that?
Let's see.
How's that?
It's there.
It's
There
there.
is there a little bit.
What in the
All right, hold on. Let me make sure I'm looking.
No, let me just. It's got to be me because I just switched over from one room to here. It's fine if it don't work.
Now it's. Oh no.
Better or worse? Same?
No,
Oh.
bad.
Bad?
Same.
Okay, here, let me try this. Let me try this now.
All right.
And turn that shit off, turn that off. I think I know God damn it, I know what's up. Okay, hold up. Okay, fuck, man. Sorry, but I mean,
It's okay, man.
duck.
let me help you with this.
Well, what? What are you doing? This is the worst idea ever. I had a whole plan and you done screwed it up on me. Sounds
Actually,
fine.
your sounds good.
It sounds fine to me, bro. I can't hear no ringing or nothing. I'm running off the computer at this point, so I don't know what's up.
What about now?
Now we good?
Me and Guy have an echo,
You and Guy have an echo. How in the shit?
and you
Okay,
don't.
I got an idea. Okay.
What the heck?
I got an idea. Give me a
Okay.
sec. Give me a second. I'm gonna rig this shit up.
Okay, fine. Oh, I feel like
He just left.
yeah.
Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Huh.
I really don't know. Did that do anything to help? Well, then I might as well turn my volume back up because if it didn't do anything to help, I might as well turn the volume back up. Bro.
All right. Can you hear me now?
We don't have echo anymore.
All right.
Genius.
Echo is
That's-
gone.
That's
All right.
doing
So
it.
what the heck was the problem
I'll
then?
tell you what it is. It's the same damn problem every time when I unplug from my Focusrite, okay? When I
Yeah.
unplug from my virtual box that does all the fancy audio stuff that I can do,
Right.
what happens is it goes to camera on the screen, and then it goes to the speaker. So it's the same equivalent of taking a microphone, right, and sticking it right to an amplifier. So it creates that looping sound.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha.
Yep. So we got that licked. Another problem solved. Man.
That's
hey,
right.
We're crushing it today. We're
Hey,
almost
man, we're
into
learning.
tomorrow.
We're learning.
Yeah.
We're learning. By the time March rolls around, we'll be now
It'll
on
be-
to professionals at this.
Well,
Be
it's
like
important.
that.
Yeah, man. Exactly. It's important
Yeah.
to know too, William, and I thank you very much for coming on and doing this with us. 'Cause
Yeah.
not only one is it awesome and fun and super incredible and wicked and probably the best thing in the galaxy, it's incredibly helpful for us to know.
I was waiting for the proposal. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're gonna-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well,
Go
I
ahead,
haven't
don't
even
mind me.
spoken to his father. Do you
Yeah.
not know how these things work? Come on now, guy. Here we go with the
Guy
banners.
one. Where did Guy go?
Oh, he's gonna do some stuff. He's always up to something. Yeah, he
He got
stole it.
us.
See, he stole my thunder. Then he disappeared, and now I can't even ask you to marry me, William. God, come on now.
That's so fun.
Come on.
Oh, it's so fun, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
I gotta
that's
get
cool.
me a drink, dude.
Yeah, dude, you gotta do it.
That's so fun.
That's fun, man. But it's cool. It's been wicked working with this stuff, and like everybody, man. Like I heard, I want to say it was Big Jack. I heard him saying it, but it was something I was thinking in my head since like we've been doing this like consistently. You know what I mean? And like hanging out in the evenings and stuff. Has been super wicked, and then everybody that pops through in the chat, and then being able to expand this whole thing has been super cool.
Yeah.
Because every single day, it's like, you know, I remember that saying from when I was a kid. It's like, if you learn one thing a day, that's a good day. And like doing this is like, man, like I learned so much from so many different people, like from being on or just a comment they leave, like, hey, you guys can do this, try that, and then we do it, and you know, like it feels good, man, to be doing something and like being excited about life again. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, I pretty much like. This isn't a sob story. Anything I ever say is not a sob story. It's something that's been processed. But
No, yeah, I totally get it.
you know what I mean. At a certain point, there, I was like, man, is there ever going to be excitement in life again? You know what I mean? Am I ever going to get fired up the way that I used to? And doing this, it's just little things, man. Like it gives you something to do, and it's important to have a purpose and a sense of responsibility, because I see a lot of people, and including myself, that's when I lost myself the most, was when I had me, myself, and I, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. And on a lighter note, William's gonna play some love songs.
No, I'm just noodling right now. I'm just.
Play some Bryan Adams or Wax
I
Mannequin.
have no idea how to play any of that stuff.
What about Wax
I can
Mannequin?
like fake a lot of songs. No, I can't. I can play bluegrass. That's it.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. After hearing you play Dylan and Fish, and then hearing you sing it, no, don't.
Yeah, I don't hardly
I don't-
believe that crap
I
either.
don't-
I've been right here, man. I just was trying
Yeah.
to get some of my chords fished around here,
Oh,
man.
it's all good, man. I had to relocate. The warden was around, and I was told it was time for shut eye, so I had to relocate. And you listen to the warden to make your life easier.
Well, the warden
Hey.
led the prisoner down the hall.
Yeah. Come on, why are you so hard on me, warden?
And I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest. And I heard him tell the warden
Yeah.
just before he reached my cell. Am I getting home? There we go.
There it is. There it is.
Get that.
That's not me playing. That's the radio. I got you guys good. No, that was.
Dude, you're so good. Like, you are a showman to the bone. I said it earlier. I'll say it again.
No, dude. I just know there's nobody really. There's not like 1,000
Come on.
people.
I
If there was 1,000 people, I probably would. Dude. Big crowds freak me out. Like big festivals.
yeah.
I went to
Oh, man, I
the
love
first
it,
Salmon
dude.
Fest in Lesterville, Missouri,
Yeah.
and it was the first real big like festival I'd ever been to. There was like 40,000 people, dude. I had a panic attack. I left.
Okay.
I was there. It was 4 days. I was there for a day and a half, and I was like, I gotta
get
get
that.
out of here.
I get that. I totally get that. But the difference between being in the crowd and being on the stage, it's a totally different thing, right? And
Yeah,
like,
the stage is worse for me.
really?
Yeah,
Really?
dude. I used to face my amp when I was in my first band. I
Oh
played
yeah,
like
yeah. Man, I'm trying to remember his name. It's gonna kill me now. It's gonna kill me now. There's this band that I totally forgot about till you just did what you did.
I was like, nope.
And
No one's gonna see.
well, that's what they did. It was like it's like an 8-piece band, and they all had such crazy stage anxiety. But the front end is like electric, right? Like the show is. Oh my God, what is his name? It's killing me. I'm gonna have to figure this out now. It's gonna eat me alive. It's one of these things because like they're just okay. The festival was in Washington at the Gorge. Have you ever been to the Gorge?
Yep. That's
Okay.
probably the second best outdoor venue in the country besides Red Rocks and Morrison in Colorado.
Dude, I had my life changed in the Gorge in Washington with that backdrop of the Colorado River coming down between the mountains. 5 different stages. I seen Electric President, one of my
It's
favorite
pretty
bands.
wicked though, that's for sure.
Dude, it was so radical, man, because like it was I don't even know how many people, but 4-day festival. Like I mean the OG one before they did it like every 6 months and like just sold out kind of thing. But back,
Yeah,
it's like the Warp Tour. You know what I mean? Like we toured on the Warp Tour
nice.
up till '99, and in a band called Sound of Silence, and like that stuff's still all on online, and like wicked time in my life, man, and like. That's the story, man. It's like I've always just caught the tail end of it. You know what I mean? And then like the next year, it's like we're selling out to blank, and like okay, now it's gonna be Simple Plan and like whoever else, and it's like what just happened to everything I did for 10 years? But I am so grateful for the opportunities, the people I met, the stuff I learned, because man, like. I wish I could say everybody that started this journey with me was still here, but they're not, man. And I'm still standing, and I feel that not only do I need to do it for me, but I need to do it to carry on the memory of a lot of them people, if that makes any kind of sense. And there's a lot more attachment in all that, and it goes much deeper, and I've figured that out. But while we're still standing, why the hell not? You know what I mean? Why the hell not? Whatever it is you want to do, why the hell not? Right? Like, don't hurt nobody.
All festivals eventually like they think they have to like evolve to like more diverse of a crowd, and it's like, no, if you're a bluegrass festival, just stay a bluegrass festival. There's a lot all over the country still, and have been for like 100 years.
And they're huge. Like we have three major bluegrass festivals up here, and I'm going to tell you, they turn out way bigger crowds than you could put the Rolling Stones, and like the Rolling Stones are coming. They will not draw the crowd that these festivals draw. Like if you're in Saskatchewan, you're in Winnipeg, and
because they're like family friendly. Like people bring their kids to bluegrass festivals.
Yeah, they got them on their shoulders,
Telluride,
man.
I've been to Telluride Bluegrass Festival 3 times in Telluride, Colorado. And the first year I went was the first year they booked a non-bluegrass band called Cake. I seen Cake live, yes.
Short
and they came out, and the whole set was country.
Jacket. Oh man.
Yeah. They did a whole country set though, and Sam Bush, who plays mandolin, fiddle, and guitar, he came up with them and played fiddle and mandolin with them, and they did that like stick shifts and safety belts.
Yes.
They all got to go when I'm driving in the car. Makes me feel so far. I need you here with me, not way over in a bucket seat. I need you to be here with me, not way over in a bucket seat. That's all I know of it.
So welcome to the Guy and Shine Show. This is William, who cannot play guitar at all. Absolutely terrible. Don't believe your eyes; they are deceiving you, and your ears are as well. Man, come on, man. You're like seriously. I really appreciate how you play, and because there's few people that really like. You meet people who can play, but then you meet people who put their fire in their playing. You know what I mean?
It's getting real quiet.
Is it?
That's weird. It did for a second. I don't know. I don't think it was my phone. I just turned my phone up all the way though.
Are you good now? Is it good now?
Yeah, it sounds better now. Yeah, it was super weird. It just kept getting quieter, like somebody was like touching the volume. I can tell neither one of you are, but
No. My hands are full. Wank. Anyway, but yeah, no, there is weird glitches with it, and I figured out like when I was hanging out with the source earlier, the guy that was on before, I can't say he comes in here, Desi Strip. What's his name, guy?
Who? Which one?
Desi? Is it Desi?
Desi? Yeah, he
Yeah.
plays it. He tickles the keys, man.
Yes, he does. So he was on the Source, and Source was doing kind of a pop up. Hey, come on if you want. And I was between getting the song ready, and then after all things go on back.
you were surfing, man. It happens.
Yeah. No, but like it's because like we actually do, dude. Like I don't go on YouTube anymore for really like what I hand to God. The only person I selfishly indulge is Tom Green because I just absolutely love the man. But everyone else is either people that like I'm just checking out, trying to find, seeing what they're doing, and being like, hey, that's really cool. Like, you know what I mean? If anything more of it comes of it, then hey, cool. But like genuinely, just like what you're doing is really cool, and here's what I think, or here's why I think, not what I think, but why I think it's cool. You know what I mean? And then hey, like all this stuff kind of happens, and I was between finishing recording a track, going to get my son, and I seen the Source pop up. I jumped on with him, and I seen Desi struggling, right, with like audio, and they were having some weird echo thing. And Source is like, I'm just gonna cut you, and he cut him, and he's like, I'll bring you right back, and then boom, it was fixed. So it's kind of like the old PC trick, when your computer freezes up, just like hold the button till it resets, and then it boots back up. And you're like, thank God.
And you have to do that with cell phones a lot, man. I have to reset my phone once a week.
I never do, man, and I think
I
that's
have to
probably
reset the thing all the time. That's the difference between a $100 phone and like a $500 phone.
Yeah, well, that's the wild thing. Is like the quality you can get off these phones, man. Like up until like 6 months ago, I was still on an iPhone 5, and
The last iPhone I owned was a 5S.
Dude, you nailed it. That was the best
And
phone
I quit.
I've ever owned. Best phone ever.
Like outrageously expensive, man. People don't realize when they get a phone with a contract.
Yeah.
They're giving me the phone. Like, no, look at your bill. It's like $45 extra a month because they're leasing you that phone.
That's right, and you get an interest charge on that, and an extra charge on the charge on the charge. You know what I mean?
And that's why every 2 years you're due for an upgrade because you paid that phone off in 2 years.
And then people in Africa have cell phones. This is insane. Okay, people in Africa have cell phones and active cell phones and plans where they get the same amount of technology we get for like $1 a month. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like it's next to nothing. Like I was doing the translation when I was in Jamaica. Like I remember seeing the sign and being like, because like it's a different money system. I can't remember what it is, so I won't speak on it too much. But I asked the guy because I brought American money. Of course, you always want to bring American money no matter where you go, right? Because our money like literally looks like fucking freaking Monopoly money. You know what I'm saying? It's colored and all this weird stuff. Like there's places in Vermont, which is like the New York border is 45 minutes away from me. And sometimes I forget, and I like go to, and I'll hand them like a $100 Canadian bill, which is like brown and see-through with this like linear strip, and it's like they're like, "What is this hocus pocus? Like, get out of here!" You know what I mean? But I was given dollar tips, like, because we were staying at like that was the Jimmy Buffett story I was telling you about how I got stuck in Jamaica for a while. Yeah, so I was supposed to stay at this place, and I ended up having to go to Jimmy Buffettville and live there for a few days while civil unrest broke out, which was a pretty wild experience, pretty cool. And I fell in love with the culture. I totally fell in love with the culture. I was just like, man, if there's like, when I picture paradise, I picture Jamaica, man. Like, I recommend anybody. And what was so cool about the experience was that I got to get amongst the real people that live there. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was staying at a, you know what I mean, 5-star resort kind of thing. It was like, no, you're in it now. And you're gonna see how this shakes out, man. Sink or swim. And it was super embracing because the culture is very what's the word I would like to use, man? I find it so similar to how I grew up with the storytelling and like the music and just like the sense of family. It's so incredible. And like as long as you're respectful, you're embraced. And like what more can you ask for? What more can you ask for? You know? So bless up Jamaica. Always, man. Always. I hope to get back one day. I hope to get back one day.
He's losing more in. I think it's going to be too close. But no, it's going
Hey, you think he's too close?
Yeah. It's cutting his low end out. You can't tell it's cutting out the low end.
He needs your headphones. I think if you had your headphones
Yeah, but it's hard to do when you're playing, man. I hate not being able to hear my guitar.
I might be too close to
but he can plug his headphones into his headphones in like I just did. That's how I got rid of the hum. I just plugged in my headphones and I can hear back in my ear. So it almost gives you like a monitor.
No, see, he fixed it. Listen now. Play it.
You're right. You're right.
He fixed it. Just
Good
too close.
job, William. Good job, buddy. Good job. Good job.
I was like, he's making the sound in my first time.
I agree.
Oh,
Because
That's
I realize that like how you're positioned, you know what I mean? Like how the sound will throw up or down, and there's a ricochet. But that's good.
yeah, that's why I always try to make sure there's not a short. You usually try to shorten the wall behind me,
Yeah.
so I don't get a lot of kickback.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any soundproofing in there. This is
Nah, man. You know what I have behind my mic, like in my setup when I'm in the other room, I have like my Rode sitting here. he's in his own world right now.
Yeah.
That's good, man.
That's good, dude. It's super good. Yeah, get at it, man. Okay, hold on. Yeah, keep going.
I'll hit it.
You're already doing there. Like, what?
Huh?
I can't. I couldn't find my key.
I'm not capoed with you, so I'm not in the
Yeah,
same.
no, I was like, wait, and then I was like, oh, he's in G. Got it.
Here we go. I'll capo with you.
On the first fret. My guitar just sounds better on the first fret, man.
No, I'm with you, man. That's fine. Let me work out my.
Free.
Does that sound all right on it?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let me work it out here.
I forgot I lost my pick. Oh, man,
I got you.
It hides. My pick hides. It always hides.
Hey, Out the Pit, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. Good vibes to you, man. We're just here chilling this evening, man. We have good vibes with Guy and Shine in the morning, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. And we're just playing music and just talking, just hanging out, man. So good vibes to you. Glad you're here. Thanks for being here, man. We're just messing around with sound, trying to figure out how we can do some things. We're all kind of new to this whole platform, so just trying to learn some stuff, man. But welcome. Thanks for being here, man. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Boy, it does sound good when you capo them up, though, don't it? Tightens the strings up good, don't it?
Yeah, man.
No,
I'm a big fan of the capo, man.
Well, go ahead and dig us one out there, Will. Dig one in there.
Oh man, I was.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. There's like, 4 people here. It's like, I mean, nobody's going, but I mean, just dig. Go for it.
I'm trying to think of what I can do with it. Another easy one that doesn't ask a lot of my vocals.
Well,
I mean, I don't have much to do anyway.
You don't have to sing. I'll sing for you.
There you
I got you back.
go. Yeah, we got your 6
Way
and
back.
your 9 and your 3, buddy.
Dang it. Can't think. I hate when that happens.
Oh, it happens to me all the time.
Story of my life, man.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
No. Oh, come on now.
Let's see.
Come on now.
I'm trying to think I might not know all the lyrics good enough, but I guess that's gospel. Let's see. Oh, I can't think of how the melody. Okay. Don't need no country, no map or channel. Don't need no star shining above. I don't need nothing but a little light in my heart, blowing inside me like a blanket of love. That road, all the way to heaven. I walk that road until dawn. I walk that road all night. All you need is a little light. And the closer you get low, brighter it turns on. That's a Sturgill Simpson song, by the way, so we don't get copyrighted.
Don't say who it is. They're listening. They're always listening. It's like
That's
Santa
his
Claus.
gospel tune.
Nice. That's sick, man. That's good.
That's a wicked one right there. That's a rainbow. What? Wait, how's that going? Oh man, I'm playing me and my uncle. I just started playing dead song. That's it. I think that's what we were playing.
I can't hear
See
you.
my hands in New Orleans. Yeah, man. Can you hear the tapping? Can you?
Let's take some time. We stopped going. It's been a pain. After the phone, we started away. And you know it was a hard part of the day. You know them cabins, the drama. See, I can't remember the lyrics. That's a badass Grateful Dead song.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
It's a murder ballad, man.
Can
Those
you
are
hear the tapping?
such good cowboy tunes. What's up?
Can you hear the tapping? When you guys are playing, can you hear the tapping?
Little,
No, I couldn't hear a thing but me.
All
yeah,
right.
that's all I can hear is
I
me.
can't wait to watch the playback, man, because that's all I can hear. I can hear it too, but if that
I
comes
can't
out
wait
right,
till we
that's
can
going to sound
figure out
amazing.
where we can mix ourselves down and play together where everybody can hear everybody.
What you need is that box, bro. You get that box that we're talking about, you got it on lock, man. You can even get like just a single input box, man. They're like $50. You don't gotta spend a bunch of money on one. And everything is just boom. It's pristine.
My guitar ain't got no guts though. There's no guts in this.
It don't matter, bro. Like
It's got guts.
what I do, like on almost all of my tracks that I record, whether it's any of the videos you've seen or whatever,
So,
it's
Mike,
just
Yep, the mic's sitting down, and I'm playing and singing at the same time, and I'm running through that
I
now.
thought your
So
guitar plugged in.
it does,
See, yeah, mine
but I,
doesn't.
yeah, you could always get a Fishman put in too. You know what I mean? If you wanted, they're
I'm pretty broke these days, man. My situation's real weird, man.
yeah. What's going
Um,
on?
I live at my parents' house, and I help them out
Yep.
quite a bit. My dad, he's wheelchair bound, so I try to help out wherever I can, do stuff like that. But yeah, so
Well, man, that's not a. I would say that's a very what's the word
Hey,
I want to
that's
say? A
commendable.
very
Commendable.
honorable
Commendable. Honorable.
situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because you know how many people bail on their family, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, hats off to you.
I bailed on him for a long time. For a lot of years, I bailed on him.
Yeah, but you know
They've
what?
always been here for me. So
Yeah, you know what?
blessed
And
with an awesome set of parents.
well,
That's
you know what?
amazing.
That's amazing, man. And you know what? You know, I think that's the greatest thing any parent can experience is, and I hope for that with my son one day, is that you know he understands. Hey, man, I'm not the perfect dude in the world, man. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. But I try my
Actually,
best.
I need to quit playing. It's 11. I can still stream, but I can't be playing. So I
Yeah,
didn't realize it's 11 my time. Yeah, everybody here is sleeping now.
yeah,
So
man,
yeah,
yeah, man.
I can definitely still hang out. It's the guitar is died. So but
Yeah,
I mean, he can keep playing. You can play. Yeah,
yeah, he can noodle away. But what I was saying, dude, is like one thing I've realized, you know, and it took me a long time to figure it out. And yeah, I did a lot of damage in the process. You know what I mean, to myself and to
hmm
others. And I'm super happy now that I understand that because, like, I mean it. I learn as much from my son as he learns from me, and I'm so grateful to have that relationship, man. Because that's not how I grew up. Like, it was not like that, and it was just different. But that prepared me for the journey ultimately my life went through. And if I
yeah.
didn't experience that, I would not have survived what a lot of people don't even know yet. You know what I mean? So like,
hmm
but to go home and get that call, like when your family's sick, and to go home and to do it, that is the highest honor I think one can do, no matter what the past is, because we make our mistakes. But for a parent, and I know you're a parent as well, just to let them be able to see you for real. And like one deal I made with myself was I'm not going to tell my son no lies. You know what I mean? I'm not going to tell him that I'm gonna give him a childhood, which was something that was cut short for me. But I can recognize that and realize how important that is. Because you start them out all right, you start them out good, they'll shake out better than all right. I can guarantee you
Yeah,
that, right?
yeah.
And that's why you came home, man, and you're doing what you're doing, dude. Like, a lot of people, they just walk away. They quit on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, they quit. And quitting's easy. It's sticking around ain't, you know? It ain't.
yeah, that's
So,
for sure.
I commend you, bro. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Well, like, I hope is he doing, like, okay? Like, is he,
Yeah, he's
well, you know, that's a big thing. Is your mom is if it's not too personal, is your mom still around too,
oh yeah. No,
or
she
okay,
my parents are just they're in their 70s and uh that's like that's kind of the age where your body really starts going out on you. My parents worked their butts off their whole lives, man. So
yeah, dude,
it's
my family,
life.
like, yeah, man, it was a different time, you know, like I'm not really like close with my family at all.
I'm glad
Anyway,
I am, man. I'm
yeah,
blessed. Like I said, I'm
I
very, very
wish I
thankful.
was. I tried. You know what I mean? And it just, yeah, it was just better to, you know,
It happens like that,
it,
man.
it ain't forever. Like that's my philosophy. It ain't forever. It's just for now. And if I'm always
I'm
hoping
sure
that.
it'll work itself out. I think, man. Sometimes it just
Oh
takes a
yeah,
little
man.
time, a little longer than you expect. But
It has taken time, and it has started to cycle back around because, for me, I've had multiple experiences like with death, like actually like dead brought back to life. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
only one
no, they're not really
only one of those was because of drugs. The rest were because of uh,
the wreck
extreme.
and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it was an interesting thing. I remember the first time it happened, it was the craziest damn thing, man. Like you hear these
Yeah, that's
stories about
scary.
like, oh man, it really did, and it kind of like, even though like things weren't the greatest, and I don't like talking about that like that. Like I just say that because I like people to know that, hey, you might be going through some stuff, but listen, I can guarantee goddamn to you, if you change your mindset, I figured it out at 4 years old. I heard a voice in my head that sounds like the voice you hear right now. It was a grown man's voice telling me, as long as you keep your head up and you keep moving, you're going to be fine. And I
Yeah,
used to walk into the woods. We lived in a log cabin on Prince Edward Island. And I'd
that's
head off.
awesome.
Yeah, I'd head off into the woods and I'd sit in this one spot where the sun would come through the pines. You know what I mean? And that was my spot I'd go, and I'd hang out there just because home was just so dysfunctional. And the stuff that was happening there, something inside me told me just stay away from it as much as you can. There was still a lot of exposure to it, and it's funny how things shake out because growing up, it's like, I'm never gonna turn out like you, Dad, or like whatever it is, right?
Yeah,
And then one day you wake up and you're like, what happened? What happened here,
yeah,
dude?
exactly.
You
That's
know,
for sure.
but the greatest cognition is knowing that you can recognize it and that it did happen, and you can either choose to stay in that lane or you can choose to learn from that experience and grow and
Yep.
and show up for people. Show up, like that's something that we
Yeah.
got to start doing again. Like,
That's
and
what
that's
I try to do for
yep,
everybody, even people that are like,
yep,
not so friendly or
absolutely.
whatever. But yeah,
That's one of the greatest things I've accomplished to date because my solution was always these, like, you know what I mean. And recently, actually, after meeting Guy, like, because he is incredibly good when like I get fired up, he has a way of saying things that just click in my rattled brain, and it cuts right through. And I think that I do the same for him in a
yeah,
way.
you guys work well together, man. You
Your
guys,
sound
yeah,
sucks.
Yeah, he's never gonna shut up about that. But see, that's what's so great about it is that like the whole thing is like it's just building on something, on something, on something, on something. And when you have that back and forth, like, man, I'll just say it straight up, I miss it. I don't want to get all mushy on here, but like,
Yeah, man.
you know what I mean? I missed like, cause I was always a social dude. Like, I didn't need it, but I did like being out and about and like doing, my thing. But like when I wanted. And when that was gone, it was just like, what the hell am I supposed
The
to do
bad
now?
part is too, man. It's like I'm the kind of person that I love people, but I also love being left alone. And
Exactly.
I gotta draw a
well,
line
I couldn't do
because it's
that. I
unhealthy.
had a hard time with that balance. You got to
Yeah,
have that balance. And
you
I always
do.
thought like, the fear of missing out thing, that's real.
It's just
Yeah,
Um,
like playing
yeah.
and I
guitar,
did.
man.
I was always like, and
Yeah.
then once I started growing cannabis, I didn't want anything to do with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I
Yeah.
Right.
became
Well,
a
I
people
never had
recluse.
any like cannabis never adversely affected me in any way
I
because
don't
I
know
can tell
about
you.
that.
I mean, from my standpoint, I've had ulcerative colitis my whole life,
Yeah.
and
Oh
I've
wow, yeah,
always used it from a standpoint of it really does help with my hunger issues. With
Yeah.
it helps with my nerves and doesn't I don't have to take over the counter medication, which
yeah,
is a great
yeah. It's
thing.
way safer. That's where
But
I'm at, man. I use it for my eyes and stuff.
I'm a firm believer in this, and I've said this to
Yep.
my best friend many times.
Yep.
you're going to do exactly what's on your heart to do when you're high, regardless. You're going to do if it's on your heart to lay up on the couch and do nothing, then you're probably going to lay up on the couch and do nothing. If it's on your heart to get up and go do something, you're going to get up and go do it. And that's just the way I feel about it.
Tell me how many potheads you've seen in your life get into a fist fight.
Like hardly any.
Right. Well, hug it out. Well, hug
Ain't
it
gonna
out.
happen. Ain't gonna happen.
Well,
You know
hug it
what I
out.
mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, let's eat some Cheetos, bro, and talk about this, man.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, because
star,
I
bro.
can tell you, man, I
You
never
know?
had no issues with like marijuana or pod, whatever you want to
Never.
call it, making me
Never.
like lazy or
Yeah.
anything like that.
in
Because
the couch, bro. In the
yeah,
couch.
I mean, if I'm
Where's
tired
that?
and I'm ready to go to sleep, then I probably will hit the couch. But if I'm ready to get up and go do something and I'm shot out of a cannon in the morning, I'm gonna probably be gone. You know what I mean? So it's like, but once again, I think it comes down to, are you using, like when, because I know people, people
Man. Yep.
that they
They
use
abuse
it and they act like they're so high and they're so out there and like, hey,
They're
man, like,
abusing
you're
it.
not.
There is a
Thank
thing
you
called
for
abusing it. There still is. You can see
Yeah,
it.
there is,
You
man.
know
It's
what?
like, come
Yeah.
on now.
And something I realized, because it's very interesting what you just said, Guy, is like that was always my thing. And I know that's why when I got into drugs, I got into drugs. It's
Drugs,
like,
man.
When I get into YouTube, I get into YouTube. Like I'm a 0 to 100. And like that is my biggest strength and weakness, right? But what I learned
What are you doing, man?
What I learned was,
What are you doing?
like I seen, like, you see all them, like,
You gonna stand up?
What do you call them? Public service announcements about like don't down with dope, up with hope. And it like shows like someone smoke a joint and they murder their family. I'm like, holy shit. And then you smoke weed for the first time and you're like, it don't do that shit at all. Let's see what's stronger than this. Let's take some acids. You take some acid.
Yeah.
Ooh, I see the stars. Let's try heroin. Right? And then it's like, I'm going to swim down the toilet. No, that stuff's not going to happen. You're going to ruin your life. Horrible mistakes. And you will, like, wish you'd listen to what we were
You're going to
saying
swim down the proverbial toilet. I
Why
can
would
promise you that.
Oh, yeah. And it's going to come out every orifice you can imagine.
But you know what?
Guarantee it.
I can honestly say that it wasn't a gateway drug for me. I never messed with anything.
Dude,
it wasn't.
It brought me back. Actually,
Yeah, it was never a gateway.
I'll state that, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it did never do that for me.
No,
because I made a conscious decision. I told y'all the story. I think you guys was on here about the time that my friend, and he was a friend. I'm not saying this in any bad way. He come over to my house to help me. I just had my hip replaced. I was pretty laid up, fellas. Pretty laid up.
Yeah.
And I appreciated him coming and just spending time with me. And he'd been over several times and never asked about any pain pills or anything like that. Well, they happened to be sitting on a little peninsula that stuck out there. And he asked me for one. Or, asked me about them. And I was like, man, I don't care. Whatever. You can have a couple.
You don't even think about it like that. You're like, yeah, sure.
He crossed that thing off.
Yeah.
And he offered me a line, and I'd never, ever snorted a pill in my life. Ever.
Me
ever. I
neither.
looked at people like they were ignorant. Like, what are you thinking,
Why
right?
would you do that?
Man, he handed me that, and I'm laid up with my leg all marred up and everything. I'm just stuck anyway, and I'm like, man, what the hell? So I tried that, and, dude, I'm telling you, man, it was like an instant kind of like, dude, it made me feel so, dude, it made me feel so good, even though I was stuck in that chair and kind of not really mobile. And dude, I felt so alive for the first time in a couple years. And it was like a mind explosion where I could.
It creates a false fire.
Oh, man, dude.
Yeah, I never dabbled with that stuff. I dabbled with other stuff, but when I was in the hospital and I got some of that liquid Dilaudid,
baby.
That stuff is like, it's like within 20, 30 seconds, and you're like,
oh.
Yeah, it's
awesome. That's why it's the number one abused prescription drug, because especially when you got to where I was.
It's instant, man. Or at least the stuff they were giving me was, but it was in the hospital, man. You know what I mean?
Well,
I was in the hospital. I was laid up.
Yeah,
but I can tell why this is like, this gets people. It gets them.
it got that shit got me so fast, and then I ended up getting jammed up on some charges, and the courthouse was on strike in the county. They were charging me in. So where I was only supposed to be on a 48-hour hold, and I got stuck in there for a month. And I already had a habit, right?
Damn.
So what this guy taught me, this is one of the dirtiest things I probably will ever say, but the thing with Dilaudid is that like you can take it and chew it up in your mouth, and you can spit it into the syringe, and it will, and then
Same. Yep. You're good. You're good to
yeah,
go.
you know what I mean? Like you when you're in a jam.
I know people that were doing that with OxyContins like 25 years
Oh yeah,
ago.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. My thing was speedballs, cocaine, and
My buddy Craig was super into that stuff. I shouldn't have said his name.
no,
Yeah, it's tough money, man.
yeah. But the lesson is, man, is that in all
I'll never touch that stuff.
Never touch it. Don't touch it. Don't trust it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Like I
tell you-
said, I learned how it gets you, like just being in hospital. And that first time taking it, I was like, what was that? I asked the nurse. She's like, oh, that's liquid Dilaudid. We're giving you, because I had epiglottitis, so I almost died. My throat down here almost swelled up, so they had to shove a ventilator in. And when they tore the ventilator out, there was like, I had really bad scarring, and I was like bleeding, esophagus bleeding, so they were giving me that liquid Dilaudid. And
was it, like,
yeah,
was
man,
the
I was like,
backstory on that? Like, how did that, like, if you don't mind?
they don't know how you people get it. I'm like, it's like
It
one in
just
every like
happens.
300,000 people get it. Yeah.
That stuff is so wild. It's like, why couldn't I won the Dan lottery? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It
you're
is
a real lucky
common
fella,
around-
ain't you?
It's
Holy
common.
smokes.
Yeah, it's common around like farm areas, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
comes
that
from-
probably has to do with
it's in the air.
pesticides.
So
Piece-
basically,
No, it's
basically, it's like a chicken bone. It's like a
Oh my goodness.
It's they say it's like fecal matter from the pigs that get in the air from an infected kind of pig, and
Okay.
it's like, but it's like,
You know what?
it's, yeah, dude, you have to be. It's like perfect conditions to get it.
no
Yeah,
kidding, man.
well, you know what's
Yeah.
crazy about that? What you just said. Okay, now I grew up on Prince Edward. Not like for the first 5 years of my life on the island. That's where it was between Texas and Prince Edward Island. Okay, so
That's cool.
my when we were there, like we were on a farm, and the big fight was we were potato farmers primarily because we're all Irish Scotch descendants, right?
I figured you were Scottish.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We got
He's Canadian.
Yeah. Yes.
I was
I'll
Canadian,
show
man.
I'll be Scotch Irish, you bastard. Anyway.
Canadian
But
once.
shit, I forgot where I was going with that. But coming back.
It was
and forth-
farm.
Oh,
Farm.
yeah, with the farm, man. I'm gonna tell you, we had collies, right? Border collies, and they would herd the cows, right? You just send out.
Mhm.
We had this one dog who lived 19 human years. Her name was Lady, which was wild. Like, you know what I mean? Like, for if you know dogs, like to live that long, and they're
Oh,
herding
yeah.
dogs. They're herding dogs. So that was her job, and I just whistle. She'd tear her off, herd up the cows, and everybody come back. But when that, because they passed all these laws up here where the GMO, and I don't even want to.
Oh yeah, your guys' cereal looks different than ours, man.
Man, we can't even get stuff like I drive down across the border to get certain
Like
kinds
real
of-
Fruit Loops from America, you can't. You're not supposed to have them in Canada.
No, dude,
You guys-
there's laws here where we can't have certain chains and restaurants. Like at KFC, they have like when they had that sandwich that was made out of like 2 pieces of chicken and like cheese and bacon that you guys like have down there. That like comes up once every 5 years here for a month because the calorie intake is too high. So they say it's like officially unsafe to eat. So they won't. You can't get it. But when we
There
get
was like
this-
a fried chicken taco at Taco Bell that was like,
yeah, yo quiero Taco Bell.
yeah, I just learned about all that, like how a lot of the food here for
Oh,
sale
yeah,
is
man.
illegal. It's illegal
Damn,
to
man.
sell in other countries.
Yeah, man.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. And
Yeah.
if they and when they do it on the special
They do.
occasion- Yep. When they do it on special occasions, they put up warning messages. Like it's like getting a prescription drug. It's like this could give you you could die by eating this.
Sign this paper and we'll sell you this delicious death trap.
You have to sign an NDA to eat it.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Yeah, no, for real though. It's so ridiculous.
wild.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's why I make a lot of money off bootleg Count
It's
Chocula.
crazy, man.
Bootleg Count Chocula up here.
Yeah. Hey, I got some Fruit Loops I can work something out with you, man.
Me and Toucan Sam need to have a sit down because that man has been pushing his numbers to margins I cannot manage.
I swear, dude, that is just so freaking hilarious that you said. I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man. Like,
Oh, hell no. Hell no. I can't believe that we are.
you can feel that. You know you feel that.
I can't. I was up all night drinking pan cheap ladies for warm times. Hanging out in the backwoods, laying her down in the pines.
Goodbye.
Give me good vibes. Give me good vibes. While we rock, give me good vibes.
Too bad we're not wearing those old school Reebok high tops from like the early 90s, late 80s. And like
Yeah, and the Adidas tracksuit, dude, up and down. You
Yes.
don't know me, this shit's so. Back me up to the movie and the OGs and the old days. We sat down and we said things the old ways. And we spit
Like almost like some more things at the time.
Yeah, there you go. Now we're grooving into good times. Baby.
You guys don't get in trouble for people vaping, do you? I never thought about that.
No. No, you got people on here-
Apparently, they
Yeah,
only
worse.
care about songs written 100 years ago that nobody owns the rights to.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that like both you guys you hide it, and I'm like, wait, I'm not hiding it. Why are
I
they
don't
hiding
really
it?
hide it. I'm
I
just
don't
kind
really
of.
hide it, but-
Well, yeah, I try to remember to like blow it off to the side. I do
During the
mess up.
morning-
sometimes.
During
In
the
the
morning
morning.
show,
In the
I
morning.
don't do it during the morning show.
No, no.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, at nighttime
Well,
it's kind of like
you know.
lean back.
It's
lean in,
different, yep.
You know, yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Just a
Chilling out.
different type of
Here we go.
different type of thing
We
going
got
on.
us another one
Yeah.
coming, guys.
A
Here we
chiller,
go. Let's
a
see,
chiller
y'all.
kind of chiller vibe. You know what
Okay.
I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Let's see. Let me turn that one. Oh. Let's see. Let's try this
My
one.
Jamaican friends. Yeah.
This one's the one that me and you was like,
We were ripping on this earlier. This is good.
is this the one?
I think it was, maybe. I think it builds up a bit. Yeah.
Hey, we got a new person in chat.
Hello, spaceman.
Well, you guys have a new person in chat.
Hello, hello. We were just playing around, being silly,
Yeah,
messing with this,
messing with the beats,
messing with these background
beat.
musics that we found.
Yeah, man.
Being silly. How are you this evening? Are you doing good?
Everything's going down.
Hello. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. I do. I appreciate you. We're starting to get a handle on this technology, and we're starting to learn things and figure out how to put music and stuff up and how to do videos. And one of these days, I'm gonna be able to operate my modification stuff, my mod stuff, and do this at the same time. But it's been a struggle for me because I don't know much about it. But I thank you for being here, and I appreciate you. I see you, and I will take care of you and get you blued up there. I appreciate you.
I like
A massive shout out to all fellas, everybody here in chat, and then Portal. Thank you so much. Thank you. We appreciate you very much. That's very nice. Thank you. I'm gonna put that up there so we can read it a little bit better.
I can't read none. What's it say?
Donnie, good afternoon, and Donnie, and massive shout out on y'all fellas, everybody here in the chat and in the panel. Well, thank you so much. That's that's William. He's a friend of ours. He's a bluegrass picker and just a guitar player, and we're just all hanging out.
Yep.
We're just all hanging out. Yes, we thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you what, man. We had Out the Pit here earlier. I appreciate him. I just met him not too long ago, but that was cool of him for stopping in and swinging by and saying howdy. Good vibes to you, Shanky Girl. Appreciate you. Good vibes. Always good vibes.
Yes.
We were just playing a little music earlier, and we're taking up some time on this thing and learning it on the fly.
Yep.
So that's kind of how we're handling it, and just I guess this is our way of showing that we're trying hard, I guess. But
Yeah,
we appreciate you. Thank
bringing
you.
you all a different little bit of something every time you come in. You know
Yep.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that's what I love about it. You never know where it's gonna go. You know, Good Vibes in the Morning, where we're gonna head what kind of format it's gonna be. But I love this just free flow kind of jam sesh. You know what I mean?
I like it.
I feel
like
like I'm
it.
talking with that.
Hey,
music
let's
in the
play-
back.
Let's play that other video, that video that we just did, and we'll all stay up on the side so we can talk a little bit and let the video play.
What video?
There you
That
go.
one that we just did of yours that we shared like we did.
Oh, about the
That one.
oh,
You
You
know,
can't do that again, can you?
yeah, I can.
Can you?
I can do
Either
anything.
one.
I mean, I didn't know if you had switched from
If-
computer or
If
from
I
over.
believe in myself, I can do anything.
See?
Look.
I'm pointing right to you, Sean. You can do it.
Yeah,
we can
man.
do it.
There we go.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't point the guy.
are
It
so-
doesn't work.
You are so welcome, Shanky Girl. We appreciate you being here. We really do. Thank you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
It's so
Um,
weird. It's like
Hey,
flying
this
an
is
airplane.
here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it up here. I'm gonna explain to Shanky Girl that this is Sean Diggs' song. This is Sean right here beside me, and this is a song that he wrote and done all the work with it. and
Yeah,
everything.
I think I'm gonna take you guys. I gotta go to the back garage and feed my cats. I'll take you
Okay,
with me.
well,
There.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm gonna, but yeah, I'm
It's
gonna
not
pull
very-
this up.
It's not very clean back there, but it's a back garage. What do you expect?
Well, we're gonna roll out a tune for y'all.
This
so
song's
thank
called
There you
Pills,
go.
and I guess it's pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
Still got that backbeat.
All right.
Yeah, baby, there we go.
These pills have made me sick. These pills made me forget.
So when we're like this, can you hear me? Can I hear
Who
you?
I supposed to be?
Yep, I can hear you, man.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Don't remember
I can turn this down.
seeing this in the itinerary.
Oh, whatever you want. I just thought it was cool that we could talk like this. That's
Living
Yeah, we can.
in the darkness
I'll turn it up so we can hear. Is that good?
It can be created when you're lonely. These pills, these pills have made me evil. These pills made me kill all that once was good. These pills made me dependent.
Sorry, Will. I forgot about that button, man.
Yeah, I don't
Oh no, you're good. I'm
It's
I'm
loud.
on a venture to the back garage. Yeah, I'm outside. We got a little bit of snow.
Living in the darkness. One only you can build.
Well, I'm not going to the back garage without the key.
Without the empires.
Dang it.
A curse is all you've built.
I'll be right back, fellas.
All right, I'll mute you for a minute.
You can throw me backstage if you want.
Blame you for
Okay.
nothing. Not the way I used to put it all out there.
Howdy, Mel Runs Things. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. The dig. Thank you. Much love, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Living in a darkness only you could ever create or navigate through. The road to hell is hard and lonely, but honestly, you've always known me by design. These pills are stolen everything, and I thought I had the upper hand. Turns out it's not the way this works. But I can tell you how much it will eventually hurt. How much eventually it will hurt when they don't work no more. How much this hurts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good job, man. Good
I
job.
love how we can just do that now, man. That is so sick.
Yeah, that's sick. That is sick, man. I love it. I love it, man.
Yeah.
I love it. I think we got Will back in the house. I pulled him up.
Excellent, man.
Wait.
Who are you about to kidnap?
I know. I was like,
It's not-
dang, man.
Burglary is never a good idea. Trust me.
Yeah, really. Like,
Trust me on this one.
yeah.
This is William, our friend, who pretends he can't play guitar but clearly robs houses at night. I think they're called cat burglars.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if he can hear us.
I don't know either.
I feel bad. I want to keep.
Do I got him muted? I might have him muted.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, there he is. I think we got him.
Hey, what's
now.
up?
We were steady talking crap about you, man.
I hope
Oh, way up it happens.
I hope you're a cat burglar joke. It's like,
Trying to multitask right now.
what are you doing?
Yeah, you're loud, bro. You're loud.
Yeah, you're loud.
Sorry.
You're, loud. You're good.
Okay. It's okay.
I'm trying to be quieter.
No, man, you do what you gotta do. I'm gonna mute your mic while you're doing what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll give you a thumbs up when I'm
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're breaking up too.
cool.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, my bad.
You're good.
Don't worry.
You're good.
Don't worry.
Yeah, he's breaking up, man.
Yeah, just cut his mute him.
I did.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it sounded like he was opening a bag. You know, when someone's trying to open a bag of chips, it was like that kind of sound.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like,
I'll just leave him down there until he gets done what he's doing. Then I can bring him back up when he gets
Absolutely.
mellowed out. It ain't no big deal.
Once he's done robbing houses, I mean, feeding the cats.
Yeah, he had to feed the cats, man. Had to go take care of his stuff, so he'll be back. But yeah, man, that's a killer song. We got Mel Runs Things. Thank you. I appreciate you coming by. Sean Dig
Yes,
appreciates
thank
you.
Mel.
We
Good
got
to see
Shady
you.
Girl in the house. She said, hi to Will and thanks to us. And your song, let's see, I was looking. I seen one. I was trying to find it now. I went too far down.
Oh yeah.
Walking my fur babies and listening. Mel's out walking her fur babies and listening. So,
Yeah, because I think Mel's in. I don't want to get this wrong, but I think she's in Australia.
okay.
I think so. If I'm wrong, you let me know. But for some reason, I think that's correct.
Good day,
But
evening, afternoon. Yeah, we've seen that one. Okay, I've made it up to where we were at now. Okay. Yeah,
cool.
okay. The dig. Thank you, the dig. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
thank you. This is Good Vibes with Guy and
It's a good
Shine. We
name.
do a morning show in the morning from 10 to 12, and then after that, we might stay on, but it's 10 to 12 for sure. This is just the evening edition, just hanging out, sharing knowledge we've learned over the past week, and
Yep. Yep.
trying to learn some new stuff. But that's what we're doing,
New
and we thank you.
Zealand. I'm sorry. I know
All
that's a
right, New
thing.
Zealand.
I know that's a thing. That's like the whole American Canadian thing me and Guy do all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
I mess with him, Mel. I mess
yeah,
with him. Yeah.
I almost said she does. I was like, yeah, she does. I was
Yeah.
like, yes, he does.
Yeah, I
And
mess with him about that. I love it though. It's so
I've
much
always
fun.
wanted to go to New Zealand. It's a place is on my list of places I'd like to go one day. Absolutely,
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I'm American.
American, you're
American.
American. You don't spell it right. There's no the A is
I
silent.
know.
Not
I
right.
know. I don't have it on my banner.
American.
Here we go.
America.
Not Canadian.
Not Canadian.
Not Canadian.
No.
American.
American. How do you not know how to say it right? And you're from there. America.
American.
Oh boy, that's hilarious.
Look here, Mel. Mel says, I love Australia. All good. New Zealand is better, though. I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I rock with that for sure.
I say the same about America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's been, yeah, he's under some stress. He's talking crazy talk right now. Everybody is beautiful.
Yeah,
but,
not Canadian though. I'm
no,
not Canadian.
don't,
I'm American.
No,
You know,
American. He's
I don't
American.
have to spell American. I need to. I will.
You just dropped the A, dude. American.
Yeah, but yeah.
And you gotta capitalize the M. American.
Yeah. Give it that little twang that ain't really there.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it.
That's awesome, man. We got 6 people in the house, dude.
No, I appreciate
Oh,
it.
there's Will back. I see you, Will. I see you, buddy. I see you.
But yeah.
I see you. Yeah, did you get yourself in a spot? Yeah, man. There you go. Let's see. I think I still got you muted out.
There you go.
Yes, sir. That sounds.
Yeah,
perfect.
there we go. There we go, man. Yeah, you sound better too. It's not. When you was walking, we could hear every footstep and every crack and every crunch of your jacket.
That's a bummer.
It
That
was
is a
like,
bummer.
it was like some of these people. Like, okay, rephrase, Shine. Some people on YouTube, it's like they're like eating chips in front of their microphone.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so weird, man.
dude, I watched this woman, and I use that term loosely. Because she had it blows my mind sometimes, right? You go on these live streams and there's 200 to 500 people in there, and what she was doing was she had a microphone like the one that's not working for you, one of the multiple ones that are not working for you, Guy. But you know,
Dang.
like that JBL.
Oh, I got all kinds of them. Yeah.
Yeah. She had the microphone set up, and she was just taking her finger and scratching it around.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, man.
There was 200-300 people in there, unfortunately, men, I'm speaking directly to you now. I understand things have been difficult, but you deserve better than a woman who's taping Mike to a microphone. There are real women out here in the world, and they're looking for real men. So please stop watching that nonsense and feeding that content. And that's my position on that. and I'm
Well,
sticking
you
to
just
it.
stick with it, Bubba. You just stick with it.
Buddy, I ain't moving on that.
You
one. I
don't
will
you
not
don't
budge.
budge a
Don't move on.
daggone inch on that. I'm gonna tell you
won't.
what.
Like, how do you win in that situation?
Oh well, I mean, it's the I don't know. It's one of those things where on here, it's a real lesson learned in
Yeah.
everything goes, and
Yeah, man. Yeah.
man, you just I got stuck watching freaking pieces of bread fall. I was like,
yeah, I know. But like, you know what I
and
mean
I'm
though?
like, man,
like there's this thing happening with men, okay? And like one of the last clients I worked with, and then after this dude, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. Cause like literally, like after you do it long enough, you can predict what's going to come out of their mouth next when it comes to divorce and separation, and likely what they're going to do next. And typically how it works out, if they got any money at all, is they find something that's like 20 years younger than them, that's already in a relationship, and that boyfriend is cool with her, just like, you know what I mean, hanging out, so you pay her electric bill and stuff. And like, I see this stuff on Instagram all the time, and I'm like that Threads thing, man, that drives me wild. It drives me wild because I'm trying to post stuff for the show or a song or what I'm doing individually, whatever it may be, and like you get these comments like, "Oh, your picture's so cute," and it's like, if you click on it, right, then there's like, it's been sent to 100 different dudes, and they're all responding. It's like, have you not, like, how does that not compute in your brain hole that, like, and it's like, I so hope you talk to me and blah blah, and I'm like, man, like, come on. So like, I always make a point, I will say it here officially, and then I'll deny it later, but I would go on and I'd be like, guys, we can do better than this, like, you know what I mean, like, get out there, because there are, like, Miss Boogie Time and the squirrel will tell you the same thing. For every dick, there is a Jane. You just have to search a little while to achieve the chain. You know what I mean? So, yeah, squirrel. Look, squirrel even knows. It's sad. State of affairs. The squirrel's outwitting us, boys. The squirrel's outwitting us.
That's a real live squirrel.
Yeah, we caught him earlier today. It was a joint task effort.
That's hilarious, man.
Man, that's wicked. That's wicked. I apologize to anybody listening to this.
Yeah, I can't see chat anymore. I didn't bring the other phone. So.
No, it's all good.
It's weird not being able to see the chat.
I can see it.
I can
see it just fine, guys. Don't you worry. Squirrel!
Yeah.
Well, I just like trying to post every now and then, make a comment. I don't know.
I don't know. It's cool. I like doing that too, dude. Like, because, we absolutely appreciate every single one of you. And sometimes it does get going fast. And I'm happy now that at least, like, because I realized tonight when I tried doing it myself and I did a trial run, how much Guy was doing, because it's a lot to try to run comments and then try to do, like, okay, this is the video coming up, or this is right? So just to have, like, me being able to have something up so he can just click it and boom. Like,
squirrel!
Smoother. Squirrel! Even a squirrel doesn't procrastinate, people. We're the only species on the planet that does it.
Yep.
Pack your nuts. Pack your nuts. There you go. I love it. That man, I got so many ideas for that thing right now. That reminds me of a saying. I mean,
that's funny, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I can't.
Here's a question. Have you ever heard the expression, "That's the cat's ass"?
Yeah. Cat's meow. Cat's meow.
That's what I've heard. Yep.
Okay. Well, up here they say that's the cat's ass. And
okay.
I love sayings.
Yeah. See, I'm American.
Yeah, it's American. It's American. American. Everyone knows this. Come on.
Not Canadian.
You're destroying our foreign diplomacy right now. What will the world think, Guy? What will they think?
I love
my.
these banners, though, man. There's so
Yeah,
much.
I know. I love
Not
the.
Canadian,
I
man.
love the
I'm
Not
not
Canadian.
I love the joy he gets out of doing it.
American.
You can feel it. I can feel the radiation of joy from the screen. Especially when he just dips out on me and he throws me up fully
Yeah.
and it says
mean-
not Canadian. I'm like, dude, yeah, exactly. American. It's half. Half. How many times do we have to go over this?
No kidding.
Yeah, it's like you'd be like in the middle of doing something and then it catches my eye and then somebody will say something in the comments and then I'm totally gone. Like what? It's like split eye, you know what I mean? Instead of like
Mhm.
cross-eyed kind of thing. And he's just laughing his arse off in the background, and I can see him too. That's the worst part. I can see him laughing at me.
That's funny stuff, man.
Oh, dude, we just have a good time, man. It's a good time. It's always a good time up here.
Dang, it's almost midnight here. Means it's
Yeah.
1 where you guys are at, right?
Oh yeah, it is, dude.
Dude, that is just so much fun, man.
We got to get to work soon. I know I got to clean up for tomorrow's show because I'll be getting scruffy.
We got Mel Runs Things Laugh Out Loud, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
it's
my
gonna
son
be-
kills squirrels during squirrel season. Mel runs things. He does. My
Yeah.
son likes to squirrel hunt.
possum
And
stew.
you know, we do.
Yeah.
It's not like my favorite thing. I don't sit around going, "Oh gosh, I can't wait to have squirrel gravy." I'm not one of them kind of dudes. But I mean, if it's fixed and it's right, yeah, I'll plow it down. Yeah, I'll eat it.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm a big partridge and rabbit man.
And I kind of have the rule with my kid, you know, he's 14. So it's like, look, dude, if you're going to go squirrel hunt, you're not just going to kill our little squirrels. Go out in the woods and
Yeah.
kill you a couple, and then you do the right thing with them. You know,
That's
do the
right.
right thing with
That's
them, man.
right.
And,
That's right.
Yeah.
You know,
You know, that's what
So-
upsets me, man, about a lot of stuff. You know, like I don't know everything about everything, but I do know a little bit about oil and a little bit about hunting, and a lot of that stuff's got blown out of proportion with like. Listen, I know some people have done some messed up stuff, but your average person who knows how to hunt, who is an avid hunter, is doing it the proper way, and it really bugs me when
yeah.
I hear people ripping on somebody who's just at home. I'm gonna tell you, you know how much time it takes to kill a deer with a bow, and how close you got to get, how much time you got to spend out there.
Yeah.
You're looking at 4 or 5 days, and you best hope the wind don't change or you're screwed. And you got to be within 30 to 50 yards to make that happen. And it's instant. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so from my personal experience and stuff like that, I know there's been a lot of bad stuff and a lot of celebrities kind of like weigh in on some of this stuff, but man, like if you actually do your own digging, and I'm not saying take my word, go look it up yourself on any of these things, on any of the things we talk about. Check it out for yourself and draw your own conclusions and opinions, because it's not always the way it may be being presented, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, there's
Well, guys, I think it's about time to bring it to a close because me and Sean
Yes, sir.
got to be back on at 10 o'clock.
Honestly, I need to hit the hay, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Brother
Will,
Will.
thank you so much, bro.
Thanks for coming hanging out, man, during the, you know, just the evening time chill out program. Just doing our thing, man. Just hanging out,
Absolutely.
playing a little music, and sharing a little bit of life, I reckon.
Yes, sir.
For sure. I'm glad you guys let me come on.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. You're welcome anytime, man.
I love doing
Anytime.
this. It's a great
Good night. Good night, Mel Runs Things. We appreciate you so much. And anybody else
Yes,
in
we
here
do.
that we haven't
Well,
seen.
I'm going to
maybe-
hop off here, guys. Good night.
Yep. Good night, Will. Have a good one. God bless you, brother.
We'll see you soon,
You
bro.
too. Have a good night.
Yep.
Peace.
Yep. You too, man. Peace.
Cool, bro.
Yeah, man. Very good job. Very good job.
Excellent. That was
Hey,
fun.
man.
That
Another
was fun.
fine stream. I'm gonna say shout out to Shanky Girl. Mel Runs Things. I'm just gonna go through the first little section here.
Yep.
Mel Runs Things. We appreciate you, our friend from Switzerland, and we thank you.
Absolutely.
We do. We thank you. Brother William in the house. He was just here hanging out with us tonight because that's all we're doing is just kind of hanging out, seeing what happens. Memoirs, Redneck Barbie. we appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you. You're the finest. You're the finest fan ever. We appreciate you, Miss Tracy.
Yes.
Thank you. We just appreciate everybody, guys. We're here to have fun. Brother Chris the Flash, thank you, man. Thank you, everybody. Really, we
Yes.
can't say it enough. We're trying to build up our little program here and have fun, and try to do good things and try to have fun with it and everything. But at the same time, we're real people, so things are what they are, and we do what we do. And we try to bring a show in the morning from 10 to 12, and then an after show after that. But in the evening times when we get to come on,
we do bring a
then
show from 10 till 12.
we do.
And tonight, at nighttime, it's an opportunity to hang out and just kind of do it in a different.
Yeah, man.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it's not a show. It's about us
Nah.
hanging out and doing something and just
Yeah.
chilling and being able to talk. And actually, it just gives us a chance to get to know each other better and other
Sure.
people better. And
Yeah,
it's like,
absolutely.
it's all cool. So, guys, we appreciate y'all being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button for us. It helps. It does, and it doesn't cost you a dime. And if you don't mind, subscribe to Creating Change. And you also have Shindig. Just know that it's a crossover thing here. We're working together. We happen to be on Creating Change page, but I strongly encourage you, please go see Shindig at his spot. Let's push him up. He's also streaming from his channel, so just know that. Any shares that you can give us, we appreciate. Any likes you can give us, we appreciate. Any comments that you leave us, we try our best to read them as they come through and keep up and say hi to everybody.
Yep.
And just let them know we appreciate you. And if you're in here, Mel Runs Things or Shangy Girl, anybody that would like to come on and share their channel or just come on and talk with us and share their stuff to the community, we welcome that. And we will work something
about
out.
Anything. Like,
About anything. Doesn't have to be about music.
No, it don't. Yep, about anything.
About anything. Yep.
Yep.
Anything. And we mean that sincerely, and we will push you up. We will give you the opportunity to have your moment to say whatever you would like to say and go with the conversation. So just know that. But Sean, good job. I'll see you backstage here in just a minute. I'm
Yes,
gonna go
sir.
ahead and hit this thing out and let
Sounds
her
good.
run through. We got a little song that I wrote coming up. We appreciate you guys, and
Bless all y'all.
sincerely, slow it on down. Good vibes only to every single one of you. Every single one of you, man. From
See you
Creating
in the
Change.
morning, every
We
day,
appreciate you
Monday through
guys.
Friday, 10 through 12. We will see you. Much love.
Much love. Appreciate you guys. Till next time.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Keep.
I've been in a hurry since I don't know when. Gotta bring it on back, start over again. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins a race. Yeah, slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, bring it on back to a nice old page, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Well, I got me a woman, yeah, she's better than most. Yeah, I get the space I need to really cut loose. Yeah, she slows it on down to a nice old pace, the kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it on down.
Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pain. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Slow it on down. Take the time it takes to take a real good look around. Yeah, I'll bring it on back to a nice old pain. The kind where a guy like me wins the race. Yeah, slow it down. Slow it on down, guys. Good vibes only to you. Always good vibes. Always good vibes only to all of my beautiful people out there. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.